Okay, all praises to the Most High God. Tonight's topic is called a biblical detox. Okay, let's open up with Romans 15 verse 4. Get there.
The book of Romans, chapter 15, verse 4. For whatsoever things were written aforetime were written for our learning, that we, through patience and comfort of the scriptures, might have hope.
Okay, read again. Verse 5, verse 4.
For whatsoever things were written aforetime were written for our learning.
Come on.
That we, through patience and comfort of the scriptures, might have hope.
So you see that thing? The thing that were written aforetime were written for us to learn. Okay? That we, through patience and comfort of the scriptures, might have hope. The scriptures is what gives us comfort. You understand? And once we have that comfort, we're going to have hope in the Lord. We're going to put our faith in the Most High God. Watch this. Give me that in Psalms real quick. Psalm 78. Okay? That we may put our faith in the Most High God. Psalm chapter 78, read verse 7. Watch this. Start verse 6.
The book of Psalms, chapter 78, verse 6. That the generation to come might know them.
Start verse 5. Start verse 5. We're going to read down. Watch this. Come on.
The book of Psalms, chapter 78, verse 5. For he established a testimony in Jacob.
The Most High God established a testimony in Jacob. Jacob is the father of the 12 tribes of Israel. Come on.
And appointed a law in Israel.
He appointed a what?
And appointed a law in Israel.
He appointed a law in Israel. So understand, detox is part of the laws of God. Let me say that again. Detoxing is part of God's commandments. You understand? Go ahead. So what we are going to read this day, we are reading the laws of God as we do always. So detox is part of that. Okay, come on.
Which he commanded our fathers.
He commanded our fathers, read.
That they should make them known to their children.
We should make known the laws of God to our children. So detox is part of the laws of God that we must make known to our children, our sons and daughters. Go ahead.
That the generation to come might know.
The generation to come after them might know these laws, particularly in this case, detoxing. Go ahead.
Even the children which should be born, who should arise and declare them to their children.
You see that thing? So this is the generational wealth of knowledge that we must pass down to our children. Go ahead.
That they might set their hope in God.
You see that? That they might set their hope in God. Our faith must be in the Most High God. Read.
And not forget the works of God.
You see that? We must not forget the works of the Lord. Read.
But keep his commandments.
That's the works. The works is the commandments of the Most High God that we must make known to our children. You see that thing right there? So now, watch this. Let me share my screen so we understand what does it mean to detox. What is detox? Okay. Okay, I want you to read that. Can you see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Okay, read that. The definition of detox. Okay, read that.
Definition of detox. Noun. A process or period of time in which one abstains from or rids the body of toxic or unhealthy substances. Detoxification.
Detoxification, it says a process or period of time in which one abstains from or rids the body of toxic or unhealthy substances. So when you detox, you abstain from or you rid the body of toxic or unhealthy substances. You understand? So guess what? Detoxing is part of the laws of God for us to rid the body of toxic or unhealthy substances. You understand? So watch this. Read that. Read the second one.
Definition of detox. Verb. Abstain from or rid the body of toxic or unhealthy substances.
Toxic or unhealthy substances. So these toxic and unhealthy substances, they can destroy, they can kill you. They can kill your cells. You understand? They can poison your blood. You understand? So they can destroy everything from a molecular level. So guess what? The Most High God, he gave us laws for us to detox. You understand? So let's give the Lord a hand for that thing. All praise to the Most High. All praises to the Most High God. All praises. Let's get the one from Merriam-Webster. Watch this. Okay. Detoxing, detoxification, detoxify. Okay, read that.
Reading from Merriam-Webster.com. Definition of detox.
Come on.
Detoxification from an intoxicating or addictive substance.
You see that? It says detoxification from an intoxicating or addictive substance. You see here what they call it? They're not saying, they're just saying in the previous definition, they said toxic substances. Here it says not just toxic substances, but it says addictive substance. So when we detox, we are ridding the body of intoxicating or addictive substances. You understand? Yeah, read that. Definition 2.
A program or facility for assisting a person undergoing detoxification from an intoxicating or addictive substance.
Read that again. Read that again. Definition 2.
A program or facility for assisting a person undergoing detoxification from an intoxicating or addictive substance.
So detox is a program, but the Most High God, he says, it's a law. So Esau says it's a program, the Most High God is the law. But the Most High God says it is a law. To detox is the law of the Most High God from an intoxicating or addictive substance. Okay, let's get definition 3 now. Come on.
A regimen or treatment intended to remove toxins and impurities from the body.
You see that thing? A regimen or treatment intended to remove toxins and impurities from your body. Okay, let's get an example. Read that, what they say.
A well-designed detox can help purge your liver, colon, and kidneys of toxins.
You see that? It says a well-designed detox can help purge your liver, colon, and kidneys of toxins. Come on.
Clear your skin.
Clear your skin. Read. Boost your energy. Come on.
And help you safely shed pounds.
And help you safely shed pounds, meaning drop the weight. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, that's it on there. Okay, but you see, you notice here. Watch this. Look at that. This is a lie. Read that.
First known use of detox. In 1973. In the meaning.
They said the first known use of detox was 1973. That's a lie. Okay. Detox has been from the beginning of time. You understand? It was given to us by the Most High God of heaven and earth, the God of Israel, and none else. Okay. So now, give me the book of Genesis. Okay. Give me Genesis 1 verse 10. Genesis chapter 1 verse 10. Watch this. Detox, the Most High God, he gave us a detox program, and it's a law. Okay, watch this. Read that what you got.
The book of Genesis chapter 1 verse 10.
Read.
And God called the dry land earth, and the gathering together of the waters called the seas.
Read.
And God saw that it was good.
You see that? It says God called the dry land earth, and the gathering together of the waters called his seas. And God saw that it was good. This is on the 3rd day of creation. Okay, watch this. Hold that. Give me verse 4. Okay, it says God called the dry land earth. Okay, watch this. Verse 4.
The book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 38, verse 4. The Lord has created medicines out of the earth.
Stop right there. The Lord did what?
The Lord has created medicines out of the earth.
The Most High God, he created medicines out of the earth that was created the 3rd day. The dry land earth. Out of that earth, the Lord did what? Read again.
The book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 38, verse 4.
Read.
The Lord hath created medicines out of the earth.
The Lord created medicines out of the earth that was created the third day. It says the Lord created the medicines out of the earth. These medicines, they are called herbs. These medicines are called herbs. Go ahead.
And he that is wise will not abhor them.
And he that is wise will not abhor them. Hold this. Give me that in Psalms 19 verse 7. He that is wise will not abhor them. Okay, watch this. Read that. Psalms 19 verse 7.
The book of Psalms, chapter 19, verse 7.
Come on.
The law of the Lord is perfect, converting the soul.
Read.
And the testimony of the Lord is sure, making wise the simple.
The testimony of the Lord is sure, meaning it's 100%. There's nothing wrong with it. It's perfect, making wise the simple. So the laws of God is what gives us wisdom, right? It says, go back to Sirach 38 verse 4. Read that last part of the verse. And he that is wise, read that.
The book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 38, verse 4.
Come on.
And he that is wise will not abhor them.
And he that is wise will not abhor them. He that is wise will not abhor them. What gives us wisdom? The laws of God, that is perfect. God's commandments, they are perfect. You understand? And they give us wisdom. Guess what? Go back, Psalms 19, read verse 8, 9. Watch this.
The book of Psalms, chapter 19, verse 8. The statutes of the Lord are right.
Come on, the statutes of the Lord are right. Read.
Rejoicing the heart.
Rejoice in the heart. They're going to rejoice your mind. Okay? They're going to rejoice your mind from a molecular level. That's where it begins. From a molecular level, it will rejoice your mind. Go ahead.
The commandment of the Lord is pure, enlightening the eyes.
The commandments of the Lord is pure, enlightening the eyes. So guess what? The laws of God, they are so perfect that the Most High God, He gave us the perfect law. There's nothing wrong with God's commandments. It is perfect. You understand? So perfect that the Most High God is even giving us a law on how to cleanse our body physically. You understand? To cleanse our bodies from a molecular level. You understand? From an atomic level. That's how beautiful the laws of God are. Okay, watch this. Now, give me the book of Psalms 119. Okay. Psalms chapter 119, Psalms 119, read verse 140. Okay, Psalms 119, verse 140. Read that for me.
The book of Psalms, chapter 119, verse 140.
Read.
Thy word is very pure.
Thy what?
Thy word is very pure.
You hear what the Lord is saying? Thy word is very pure. Thy word is very pure. He says the commandments of the Lord is pure. But here King David is saying, no, let me show you how perfect the laws of God are. He says they are very pure. Very pure. Read again. Verse 140. Come on.
The book of Psalms, chapter 119, verse 140.
Read.
Thy way is very pure.
The laws of God is very pure. Okay, come on.
Therefore, thy servant loveth it.
Therefore, thy servant loveth it. You, as a servant of the Most High God, we must love the laws of God that is very pure. Very pure. Because when you say very, that means, listen, it's on the extreme. It's beautiful. It's more than beautiful. You understand? It's more than perfect. It's very pure. Read again.
The book of Psalms, chapter 119, verse 140. Thy word is very pure.
Go ahead.
Therefore, thy servant loveth.
Thy word is very pure. Understand, the laws of God that are very pure, they're going to make us what? They're going to make your body very pure as well. Physically, the laws of God that are very pure, they're going to make your body very pure as well. Meaning what? They're going to make your body very perfect as well. Very pure goes into very perfect. Understand that thing. Watch this. Go back to Sirach 38. Read verse 4 again.
The book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 38, verse 4.
Go ahead.
The Lord hath created medicines out of the earth. and he that is wise will not abhor them.
And he that is wise, he that keeps the laws of God, will not abhor the medicines that God created out of the earth. The herbs, you understand? Because they are very pure. These medicines that are created out of the earth, they are very pure. They're going to make your body very pure. You understand? That's why when you detox and you do it the right way according to the scriptures, your body is going to be very pure. And you maintain your body being detoxed. What is the word? Your body being detoxified. That's the word, right? Okay. Now watch this. Give me Genesis chapter 1 now. No. Before you get there, give me Song of Solomon chapter 2 verse 12. It says, the Lord created medicines out of the earth. Okay. And he that is wise will not abhor them. Song of Solomon 2 verse 12. Watch this. Come on.
Song of Solomon, chapter 2, verse 12.
Go ahead.
The flowers appear on the earth.
Stop right there. Read again.
The flowers appear on the earth.
The flowers appear on the earth. You see what they are called in the Song of Solomon? Flowers. You understand? In Sirach 38, they are called medicines. So these flowers are medicines. Read again. Verse 12.
Song of Solomon, chapter 2, verse 12. The flowers appear on the earth.
The flowers appear on the earth that was created the third day. The flowers appear on the earth. The Lord created the medicines out of the earth. The flowers appear on the earth. The medicines appear on the earth. Okay. Now give me Genesis 1 verse 11. Genesis chapter 1 verse 11.
The book of Genesis chapter 1 verse 11.
Come on.
And God said, let the earth bring forth grass.
Stop right there. God said, let the earth bring forth grass. Okay, that's part of the earth. That's part of the herbs. That's part of the medicine. That's part of the flowers. Go ahead.
The herb yielding seed.
The herb yielding seed. The herbs that yield seeds. Okay, you understand? Go ahead, because the seeds will come out of those flowers that come out of the earth. Go ahead.
And the fruit, tree yielding fruit after his kind.
You see that thing? So you've got the grass, you've got the herbs, which is the medicines. You understand? And the fruit tree yielding fruit after his kind. These are all medicines that we're reading about here. Okay, go ahead.
Whose seed is in itself. Upon the earth, and it was so.
Upon the earth, and it was so. So the Most High God made sure that the grass, the herbs, the fruit tree yielding fruit after his kind, they had seeds in themselves, so they can continue to what? To reproduce. Okay, go ahead. So guess what? Hold on, wait. What is Moses showing us here? Moses is showing us that, listen, the medicines that comes out of the earth, they are infinite. You understand? They keep growing, they keep multiplying out of the earth. So the Most High God's medicines, they are unlimited, number one. Number two, they are without side effects. Read that thing again, verse 11. Okay, come on.
The book of Genesis, chapter 1, verse 11.
Read.
And God said, let the earth bring forth grass, the herb yielding seed, and the fruit tree yielding fruit after his kind.
Come on.
Whose seed is in itself upon the earth, and it was so.
You know what the Lord is also showing us? The Most High God is showing us that there's different types of medicines for different types of ailments, for different types of organs in your body. Because here says the grass, the herb, and the tree, the fruit tree yielding fruit after his kind. You understand? Whose seed is in itself. Upon the earth it was so. So the Most High God is letting you know all these different types of fruits, the flowers, the grass, the herbs, all these are different types of medicines that are the Most High God created out of the earth for your body. Every part of your body has a specific herb, flower, or seed, or fruit or veggie associated with it. You understand? Go ahead. To heal it. Read.
And the earth brought forth grass, and herb yielding seed after his kind.
You see that thing? And herb yielding seed after his kind. So now is what? He's going into more detail. And herb yielding seed after its kind. The herbs is the medicine. different types of medicines the Lord made for your body. So your body can be healthy, that your body can be what? Clean from a molecular level. Your blood, your vessels, you understand? Your skin, your pores, so on and so forth, your veins. Go ahead.
And the tree yielding fruit, whose seed was in itself.
You see that thing? Whose seed was in itself. To continue. You understand? So guess what? What is the white man trying to do? What the white man is doing is that because he's creating these GMOs, you understand? When you buy a watermelon at the shops, Woolworths, Pick and Pay, so on and so forth, he's trying to get rid of the seed. You see what he's doing? So he's trying to destroy the medicines that God created out of the earth. That's what he's doing. You understand? So he's tampering with the medicine, the pure medicine that God gave unto the children of Israel. Go ahead.
Whose seed was in itself after his kind.
Come on.
And God saw that it was good.
God saw that it was what?
And God saw that it was good.
God saw that it was good. But the white man saw that it was not good. You see the difference? The white man saw that it was not good. But God says he saw that it was good. Okay? Jump down to verse 29. Come on.
The book of Genesis, chapter 1, verse 29. And God said, behold, I have given you every herb-bearing seed, which is upon the face of all the earth, and every tree in which is the fruit of a tree yielding seed. To you it shall be for meat.
To you it shall be for meat. So the Lord is giving us what? A vegan diet. This is a vegan diet right here. Read that again, verse 29.
The book of Genesis, chapter 1, verse 29.
Come on.
And God said, behold, I have given you every herb-bearing seed.
He says, I have given you every herb-bearing seed. Every herb. Meaning, I have given you every medicine-bearing seed. That means the medicine is planted already. You don't need to manufacture nothing in the lab. The medicine that the Most High God made upon this earth. The Lord is telling us that, listen, the medicine is planted. You understand? Just go to the garden and pick it up. That's what the Lord is saying. The true medicine, it says what? It says, I have given you every herb bearing seed. Okay? Read on.
Which is upon the face of all the earth.
Stop right there. No, which is a shop right?
Which is upon the face of all the earth.
Which is a clicks and discount?
Which is upon the face of all the earth.
No, which is at the hospitals and pharmacies.
Which is upon the face of all the earth.
Which is upon the face of all the earth. Not called discount. You understand? Not called click. No, not called pharmacy. You go, what's this? Not go pharmacy. You go waterfall hospital. Which is upon the face of all the earth. You see that thing? And to understand these medicine, guess what we must do? We must be in the Holy Bible. We must study this book, pray to the Lord to open our eyes to understand the herbs that the Lord made. And they are all written in the Bible. They are all written in here, the names of them. So, but what has happened is that the white man, what he's done, the so-called white man, he's making it seem like he discovered them. No, he didn't. They are already written in our book. And what they do is they name these medicines and herbs and foods after themselves. You understand? Read that verse 29 again.
The book of Genesis, chapter 1, verse 29. And God said, behold, I have given you every herb-bearing seed, which is upon the face of all the earth.
Go ahead.
And every tree, in the which is the fruit of a tree yielding seed. To you it shall be for meat.
To you it shall be for meat. Meaning that's what we're gonna be eating. You understand? Every bit of God's creation at this point, this is the diet that was given unto them. Even the creeping things, the fowls and all that, they all ate fruits and veggies. You understand? Everything had a vegan diet. Watch this. Give me Song of Solomon, chapter 2, verse 13. Song of Solomon, chapter 2, verse 13. Read that for me. Watch this.
Song of Solomon, chapter 2, verse 18. The fig tree putteth forth a green fig.
Stop right there. It says the fig tree putteth forth a green figs, meaning the fruits that come from this tree. Figs. Okay, come on.
And the vines with the tender grape vine a good smell.
Stop right there. It says the fig tree will give forth the green figs. It's even telling you the color of the figs. It says they are green. And the vines with the tender grape give a good smell. So guess what? Do you remember what we read in Genesis 1? I know some of you already forgot this. Go back to Genesis 1. Watch this. Genesis chapter 1. Read Genesis 1 verse 11 again. Genesis chapter 1 verse 11. Watch this.
The book of Genesis chapter 1 verse 11.
Read.
And God said, let the earth bring forth grass, the herb yielding seed,
Read.
and the fruit tree yielding fruit after its kind.
Stop right there. And the fruit tree yielding fruit after its kind. Here we're getting an example of the fruit tree yielding fruit after its kind. Example, the fig, the grape. Go back to Song of Solomon 2 verse 13.
Song of Solomon chapter 2 verse 18.
Read.
The fig tree putteth forth a green fig, and the vines with the tender grape give a good smell.
They do what?
Give a good smell.
Think about this thing like this. You see, when you eat like figs, you understand? You eat grapes. It says they give a good smell. So when you eat these things, how are you going to smell? When you eat the fruit and the veggies, you understand, that we're reading about, it says they give a good smell. They give a good scent. So when you detox, you understand, you detox, you eat the fruits and the veggies, you drink a plenty of water and all that. Guess what? You also going to have a good smell. Because remember, what does it mean to detox? Let's go back to the definition. I'm going to show you something this day. Because another thing also is you find yourself, let me share the definition again, then I'll speak. Give me one second. Read that. The definition of detox. Okay, read that.
Definition of detox. Now, a process or period of time in which one abstains from or rids the body of toxic or unhealthy substances.
Now,
detoxification.
Hold on, think about this. It says a process or period of time in which one abstains from or rids the body of toxic or unhealthy substances. That means when we don't detox, which is a law of God, you understand? Guess what? That means our bodies are full of toxins, they are full of unhealthy substances. So what type of smell will come out? How are we going to smell in our body? We're not going to have a sweet smell. We are going to have a stink. Instead of a sweet smell, there shall be a stink. You see that? Instead of a sweet smell, there shall be a stink. Read that thing again. Read the definition again. Come on.
Definition of detox. Now, a process or period of time in which one abstains from or rids the body of toxic or unhealthy substances.
You see that? So when we detox, guess what? We detox by eating the fruits and veggies and all that. We also gonna give a good smell. We're gonna have a natural, sweet smelling savor. You see that thing? So go back, Song of Solomon, chapter 2, verse 13. One more again.
Song of Solomon, chapter 2, verse 18.
Read.
The fig tree putteth forth a green fig.
Read.
The vines with the tender grape give a good smell. Arise, my love, my fair one, and come away.
So you see that thing? It says, arise, my love, my fair one, and come away. The things that are going to make us to be fair, to look beautiful, our skins and all that. Listen, we must take care of ourselves. And detoxing is part of the laws of God. Don't get it twisted. I'm going to give an example, right? Give me the book of Daniel, okay? Give me the book of Daniel. I'm going to show you something. Daniel chapter 1, Daniel 1 verse 4. Because our forefathers, they understood eating fruits and veggies and all that. You know what? Give me Daniel 1. Daniel chapter 1, read verse 12. Daniel 1 verse 12. Then we're gonna jump up. We went over this when we're going over fasting. Okay, read that. Daniel 1 verse 12.
The book of Daniel, chapter 1, verse 12.
Go ahead.
Prove thy servants, I beseech thee, 10 days, and let them give us pulse to eat and water to drink.
He says, let them give us pulse to eat and water to drink. This goes into what? Veggies. You understand? Veggies to eat and water to drink. Okay, go ahead. Watch this.
Then let our countenances be looked upon before thee, and the countenance of the children that eat of the portion of the king's meat, as thou seest, deal with thy servants.
You see what he's saying? He said, listen, then after 10 days, look at our faces, you understand, our skin and all that. It says, look at our faces after 10 days versus those that were eating the portion of the king's meat. Read verse 15. Come on.
The book of Daniel, chapter 1, verse 15. And at the end of 10 days, their countenances appeared fairer and fatter in flesh than all the children which did eat the portion of the king's meat.
You see that thing? It says, at the end of 10 days, their countenances appeared fairer, meaning they were even more beautiful, meaning their skin was clear. You understand? They had no blemish. They were black and beautiful. You see that thing? They were black and beautiful. Watch this. Jump down now. Daniel 1, read verse 4. Look at the effects, because our forefathers, they understood this thing. Read that, what you got.
The book of Daniel, chapter 1, verse 4. Children in whom was no blemish.
Stop right there. Children in whom was no blemish, meaning they were black and beautiful. They had no pimples on their skins. They had no rashes. You understand? It says children in whom was no blemish. They were black and beautiful. They were healthy from the inside out. You understand? They were fairer in complexion. Their skin was clear because why? They understood the process of detoxing and drinking a lot of water. You understand? So that your body, your cells can be healthy. So it's not about the quality, it's about the quantity. So your cells must be healthy. Your blood vessels must be healthy. Your blood must be healthy. You must have white blood cells, healthy white blood cells, healthy red blood cells. You understand? You understand? Your skin must be healthy. Your pores, so on and so forth. Hair growth. You understand? Those things are important. Okay? Your gums must be healthy. Your teeth must be healthy. Your tongue must be healthy. You know how many things that the tongue eat on a daily? You understand? You can imagine the level of bacteria that sits on the tongue because we don't detox. This is some heavy stuff. You understand? You find that you're brushing your teeth multiple times, but your breath still stinks. You understand? Because your gut is unhealthy. Okay? Your colon is clogged up. You understand? Your liver is unable to deal with your pH level because your liver is struggling. Your liver is drowning in toxins. You understand? So that's why we need to detox, because it is a law of the Most High God. Read the definition of detox again. Okay, read.
Definition of detox. Now, a process or period of time in which one abstains from or rids the body of toxic or unhealthy substances.
Come on.
Detoxification.
Detoxification. Okay. Detoxification. Okay, that's it on that. Give me the book of Ecclesiastes. Okay, Ecclesiastes 2, read verse 4.
The book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 2, verse 4.
Come on.
I made me great works. I builded me houses.
I builded me houses. It says he made himself great works. This King Solomon speaking. I builded me houses. Go ahead.
I planted me vineyards.
He says he planted vineyards, meaning gardens. Okay, go ahead.
I made me gardens and orchards.
Gardens and orchards. Okay, come on.
And I planted trees, in them of all kinds of fruits.
He planted trees of all kinds of fruits. Guess what? That's what we read in Genesis 1, verse 10 and 11. Okay. Genesis chapter 1 verse 29, you are getting the fruits and the herbs and the flowers from the what? From those fruit trees that the Lord was talking about. King Solomon is doing the same thing. You understand? Watch this. Read verse 5 again. I'm going to show you something.
The book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 2, verse 5. I made me gardens and orchards, and I planted trees in them of all kinds of fruits.
It says he planted trees in them, in the gardens and in the orchards and the vineyards, all kinds of fruits. What is the definition of an orchard? Let me share my screen real quick. Okay, because these are not regular Negro words, although we hear about them sometimes. Okay, read that. Definition of orchard. Read that.
Definition of orchard. Noun. A piece of enclosed land planted with fruit trees.
You see that? A piece of enclosed land planted with fruit trees. That's what King Solomon did. You understand? He had a piece of enclosed land that was planted with fruit trees. That's what we read. That's what we just read here. Read that again. Verse 5. Ecclesiastes.
The book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 2, verse 5.
Go ahead.
I made me gardens and orchards, and I planted trees in them of all kinds of fruits.
I planted trees in them of all kinds of fruits. Go ahead, verse 6. You know what? Before you get there, hold that. Give me Song of Solomon, chapter 4, verse 13. Song of Solomon, chapter 4, verse 13. Watch this. You know what? Read Ecclesiastes 2. Read verse 5 again. I'm going to show you something this day. Okay, come
on. The book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 2, verse 5.
Read.
I made me gardens and orchards, and I planted trees in them of all kinds of fruits.
He says he planted trees in them of all kinds of fruits. Watch this. Now give me Song of Solomon, chapter 4. Read verse 13. Song of Solomon, chapter 4, verse 13. Watch this.
Song of Solomon, chapter 4, verse 18. Thy plants are an orchard of pomegranate.
Stop right there. He says, thy plants are an orchard of pomegranate. Remember, it says he planted what? Go back to Ecclesiastes 2, verse 5 again.
The book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 2, verse 5.
Wait.
I made me gardens and orchards.
Stop right there. It says, I made me gardens and orchards and orchards. Go back. Go back to Song of Solomon, chapter 4, verse 13. One more again.
Song of Solomon, chapter 4, verse 18.
Go ahead.
Thy plants are an orchard of pomegranate.
Thy plants are an orchard of pomegranate. Remember, in the orchard, it says, I planted trees in them of all kinds of fruits. We're going to read about them now. Read that part again.
Thy plants are an orchard of pomegranate.
Thy plants are an orchard of pomegranate. Stop right there. Now, let's see. What are the health benefits of pomegranate? Let's see the health benefits of pomegranate. Watch this. Because it is important for us to know these things, because they are written in our book. Could you imagine that? We don't even know the health benefits of pomegranate. All praises to the Lord, all praise to the Most High. Watch this. Bear with me. Okay. Let me share my screen so we can see. Okay, read that.
Reading from healthline.com. Nutrition. Pomegranate. 10 health and nutritional benefits.
10 health and nutritional benefits of pomegranate. Okay, so read that. I want you to read that first. Read that.
Pomegranates are round, red fruits. They feature a white inner flesh that's densely packed with crunchy, juicy, edible seeds called arils.
It's densely packed with what?
That's densely packed with crunchy, juicy, edible seeds called arils.
Edible seeds. Edible, it says it's packed with crunchy, juicy, edible seeds called arils. Watch this. Go back to Genesis 1. Genesis chapter 1, read verse 12 again. Okay. Start at verse 11. Read 11 and 12 together. Okay. Because the seeds are beneficial as well. The seeds are edible. Watch this. Genesis 1 verse 11 and 12. Pay close attention. Come on.
The book of Genesis, chapter 1, verse 11. And God said, let the earth bring forth grass, the herb yielding seed, and the fruit tree. The herb yielding seed.
Because these seeds are edible as well. The herb yielding seed, come on.
And the fruit tree yielding fruit after its kind, whose seed is in itself.
Whose what?
Whose seed is in itself.
Whose seed is in itself, which are edible, these seeds. Go ahead.
Upon the earth, and it was so. And the earth brought forth grass, and herb yielding seed after its kind, and the tree yielding fruit, whose seed was in itself after his kind. And God saw that it was good.
And God saw that it was good. So these seeds that are found in these fruits, guess what? They are good. So the skin of the pomegranate is good. You understand? The inner part of the pomegranate is good. The seed of the pomegranate is good. The juice of the pomegranate is good. So the whole fruit is good. The leaves of the tree that gave fruits, the fruits that we see, they are also good. The root of that tree is just as good. Understand it? Because in society they teach us that it's as though you cannot eat the leaves of a pomegranate. It's as though you cannot eat the root of a pomegranate. You see what I'm saying? So it says God saw that it was good. Go back to the highlighted part on the website.
Pomegranates are round, red fruits. They feature a white inner flesh that's densely packed with crunchy, juicy, edible seeds called arils.
So these seeds, that's the pomegranate right there. For those of you who don't know, these are edible seeds. Okay. Now watch this. Read that thing for me. Right there.
With the potential to support many aspects of health, from immunity to brain health.
So now pomegranate, they support, they boost your immune system and what? Your brain health. A healthy brain. Pomegranates are good for that. Go ahead.
Pomegranates are worth adding to your healthy eating routine.
You see that thing? You must add them to your eating routine. Watch this. We're gonna just run through the benefits of pomegranate. Okay? Benefit number 1. Come on.
Benefit number 1. Packed with nutrients.
So pomegranates are packed with nutrients. Now watch this. Read that.
Overall, pomegranates are low in calories and fat, but high in fiber.
Yeah, they are high in fiber. Hold on. They have low calories. They are high in fiber. Come on.
Vitamins and minerals.
Vitamins and minerals. Go ahead.
They also contain some protein.
They also contain some protein. Okay. So what you are seeing here, these are the benefits that are in there. So just read some of them. Calories, don't read the numbers on the right. So calories, they've got what? Protein, carbohydrates, sugar, read that. Wherever you see the cursor, read that.
Protein. Fat.
Healthy fats, go ahead.
Carbohydrates. Sugar.
Go ahead.
Fiber.
Great.
Calcium.
Good for the bones and so forth. Go ahead.
Iron. Magnesium.
Go ahead.
Phosphorus.
Come on.
Potassium.
Great.
Vitamin C. Folate, vitamin B9.
You see that? So now listen, it's God. These are the health benefits of what? Of pomegranates. You understand? So, and by the way, it's not just the seeds that are packed with these nutrients. It's the whole fruit, because it is a fruit. The whole fruit is packed with this. The leaves are packed with this. The stalk is packed with this. The root of that tree is packed with this stuff. You understand? Let's look at the next health benefit of pomegranate. Come on.
Benefit number 2. Rich in antioxidants.
It says they are rich in antioxidants. Okay. Now, read that one. Read that part right there.
Pomegranates are rich in antioxidants and polyphenolic compounds that offer protection from this damage.
Go ahead.
The main bioactive compounds with antioxidant activity that are found in pomegranates are called panucleagens.
Yeah, whatever that is. Okay, so listen, it says they are rich in antioxidants. Okay, go ahead. The health benefit number 3, go ahead.
Benefit number 3 may help keep inflammation at bay.
So it's an anti-inflammatory. You understand? The pomegranate. Watch this. Read that.
When inflammation isn't addressed, it can contribute to many chronic conditions, including heart disease, type 2 diabetes, cancer, and Alzheimer's disease.
So eating pomegranate will prevent you from catching this type of chronic diseases. Go ahead.
Eating pomegranates may help prevent the chronic inflammation associated with increased chronic disease risk.
You see that? Let's get the next the next health benefit of pomegranate. Go ahead.
Benefit number 4. May have anti-cancer properties.
Anti-cancer properties. Okay. So guess what? Eating pomegranate, they help with that. Watch this, because I know they are good with the prostate. Okay, watch this.
Both test tube and human studies indicate that pomegranate may help fight inflammation and slow cancer cell growth. In fact, the fruit has demonstrated anti-tumor effects in cancers of the lung, breast, prostate, skin, and colon.
That's some beautiful stuff right there. Hold on a second. Go back to Sirach 38 verse 4. I'm going to show you the Most High God is not a genius. He's beyond that. Okay? Sirach 38 verse 4. One more again. I want this thing to marinate in your head. Read what you got. Come on, come on.
The book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 38 verse 4.
Read.
The Lord has created medicines out of the earth.
You see that? The Lord created medicines out of the earth. We are reading here the health properties of pomegranate. You understand? The health properties of pomegranate. Read the health properties of pomegranate again. What did it say? In fact, read that part right there.
In fact, the fruit has demonstrated anti-tumor effects in cancers of the lung, breast, prostate, skin, and colon.
So when you eat pomegranate, guess what? They've got an anti-tumor effect in cancers of the what? Cancer of the lung, the breast, meaning what? You're not going to have tumor in your lung, breast, prostate, skin, and colon if you eat pomegranate. Okay, watch this. Let's see. Okay, you can read the rest on your own. Read the health benefit number 5.
Benefit number 5 may offer heart health benefits.
They offer heart health benefits, meaning what? Your cardiovascular system will be good. Your heart will be on point. Watch this. Read that.
Test tube studies have found that pomegranate extract may reduce oxidative stress and inflammation in the arteries.
You see that thing?
Hold
on. Whoa. It says test tube studies have found that pomegranate extract may reduce oxidative stress and inflammation in the arteries. So when you eat pomegranate, guess what? Your arteries will be good. There's not going to be inflammation in your arteries. Go ahead.
Lower blood pressure.
It lowers your blood pressure. Read.
And help fight atherosclerosis.
Atherosclerosis. Go ahead. He's going to tell you what atherosclerosis is. Go ahead.
Plaque buildup in the arteries that can lead to heart attacks and strokes.
You see that part right there? Is a plaque buildup in the arteries that can lead to heart attacks and strokes. Pomegranates, they reduce what? Heart attacks and strokes. So think about this thing, right? The Lord, the Most High God is saying, go back to Sirach 38, verse 4 again. Watch this.
The book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 38, verse 4.
Mm-hmm.
The Lord has created medicines out of the earth.
Go ahead.
And he that is wise will not abhor them.
He that is wise will not abhor them. So what is the wisdom that you have to have so that you can understand the medicines that the Lord created out of the earth? God's commandments when it pertains to what? Your diet, your health. You understand? As part of your health and diet and exercise, detox is a part of it. And it's something that must be done regularly. And maintaining that your detoxified state, you must be doing what? You must maintain it by eating what? Fruits, veggies, drink a lot of water. You understand? So what the Lord is telling us is that, listen, you understand the medicines that are the benefits of the medicines that are created out of the earth. Guess what? Then you begin to have wisdom. You begin to understand why the Lord made them in the first place. You understand? And the importance of us in taking them on a daily. Watch this. You remember what we read in what the definition of detox? It says it helps rid the body of what? Toxins, okay, and unhealthy substances. The toxins and unhealthy substances is making reference to this. This is an example of that. Is a plaque buildup in the arteries that can lead to heart attacks and strokes. You see that thing right there? Let's read this. Read that.
In one human study, people with heart disease were given 1 cup, 220 milliliters of pomegranate juice daily for 5 days. The juice significantly reduced the frequency and severity of chest pain.
You see that? So pomegranate reduces the severity of chest pains. Go ahead.
As well as certain biomarkers in the blood that suggest a protective effect on heart health.
You see that? It protects your heart. It protects your heart. Now read that.
Benefit number 6.
Go ahead.
Support urinary health.
It supports urinary health. Watch this. Read that.
Test tube and human studies have found that pomegranate extract may help reduce the formation of kidney stones, a benefit that's largely attributed to its antioxidant activity.
To its antioxidant activity, because it says it's rich in antioxidants. Okay. Watch this. Let's read. Read that.
Additionally, animal studies have found that pomegranate extract can help regulate the concentration of oxalates, calcium, and phosphates in the blood, which are common compounds of kidney stones.
You see that thing, which are common compounds of kidney stones. Remember, the kidneys, their job is to filter toxins out of your system. So if your kidneys are unhealthy, you're going to have what? Kidney stones. What are those stones? Toxins that are built up, they form into stones. You understand? Watch this. The 7th benefit of pomegranates. Okay, come on.
Benefit number 7. May have antimicrobial properties.
Antimicrobial properties. Antimicrobial properties. Okay, watch this. Read.
Pomegranate compounds may help fight harmful microorganisms, such as certain types of bacteria, fungi, and yeast.
You see that? Bacteria, fungi, and yeast. Instead of a sweet smell, there shall be a stank. So to prevent the stank, guess what? As part of the smoothie making business, I've been talking to you sisters about that. You sisters being slothful and slacking on this because you hate yourself. Me, I'm trying to show you, listen, take these things so that there's no stink. But sisters be skipping. They go whole weeks. They don't make no smoothies. So go ahead, have that stinky coochie. Read again. May have antimicrobial properties. Read that thing again. Pomegranate compounds. Come on.
Pomegranate compounds may help fight harmful microorganisms, such as certain types of bacteria, fungi, and yeast.
So guess what? When it says instead of a sweet smell, there shall be a stink, is bacteria, it's fungi, and yeast. So when it says yeast infection, they are not telling you also that there's fungal infection. They are not also telling you that there's bacterial infection. Think about that. Get that in Isaiah chapter 3, verse 24. Okay, Isaiah 3, 16 and 17. Then read verse 24. Because what you eat also, it plays a role. It's important also. So you sisters be slacking on the counsel also. Okay, I feel sorry for those men that will marry you. Isaiah 3:16. Read what you got.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 3, verse 16.
Go ahead.
Moreover, the Lord saith, because the daughters of Zion are haughty,
because they are proud, go ahead,
and walk with stretched forth necks and wanton eyes.
Come on.
Walking and mincing as they go, and making a tingling with their feet.
Stop right there. You see this part right there? It says they walk with stretched forth necks in everybody's business, wanton eyes, sexual eyes, walking and mincing as they go, and making a tingling with their feet. They dress, everything they do to get attention, right? But think about it. You get attention from men. Then the men get attracted to you. Then that brother says, okay, I want to marry you, sis. No problem. All praise to the Lord. And guess what they discover? Because when you were focusing on you receiving the attention and you were brother wanting to prove you, and guess what happened? Because you don't follow the counsel of you preparing your body for that stuff, making sure that you are healthy from the inside out, here's what happens next. If you don't apply those counsels, go ahead.
Therefore, the Lord will smite with a scab the crown of the head of the daughters of Zion.
That means your hair is gonna stink. It doesn't matter how many times you can shampoo it. The Lord says He will smite with a scab the crown of your head. Okay, go ahead.
And the Lord will discover their secret parts.
Because brothers, they see sister is all decked out and all that, not realizing what the skull is, what is completely infested with lice. You understand? And it won't be visible. Okay. Guess what? Not only that, the secret parts. The Lord says, what is He gonna do to them? Read verse 24. Come on.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 3, verse 24. And it shall come to pass that instead of a sweet smell, they shall be stink.
Stop right there. Instead of you smelling sweet on your secret parts, the Lord says you're going to smell. What type of smell will they be? Go back to the definition. The health benefit number 7 of pomegranate. Read that.
Health benefit number 7 may have antimicrobial properties.
They have antimicrobial properties. Let's read on. Go ahead.
Pomegranate compounds may help fight harmful microorganisms, such as certain types of bacteria, fungi, and yeast.
You see that? So when the Lord says, instead of a sweet smell, they shall be a stink, He talk about bacterial infection, fungal infection, and yeast infection. But they only just focus on the yeast part. They never focus on the fungi and the bacteria. Bacterial, fungal, and yeast infection, that's what He's talking about when He says, instead of a sweet smell of pomegranate, there shall be a stink of bacterial, fungal, and yeast infection. You see this? Go ahead. Go back to Isaiah 3, read verse 24 again.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 3, verse 24.
Come on.
And it shall come to pass that instead of a sweet smell, they shall be stink.
Go ahead.
And instead of a girdle, a rent.
Read.
And instead of well-set hair, baldness.
You see that thing? You're going to be bald. Instead of well-set hair, there's going to be baldness. Because guess what? You might be telling yourself, yo, my head is covered. Okay. But you Jezebel in a dress. Okay. You still have that man spirit. The sting is not going to go away. The scab will not going to go away. Even if your hair grows, there's still going to be stuff moving up in there. Understand it? Now, keep going. Watch this.
And instead of a stomach, a girding of sackcloth.
A tire, go ahead.
And burning instead of beauty.
Burning, you're going to burn down there instead of beauty. Instead of a sweet smell, there shall be a stink. Because bacteria will burn, fungus will burn, yeast will burn down. Pomegranates. Okay, keep those in mind. Now read it.
For instance, both older and newer studies suggest that they may protect the health of your mouth by targeting unwanted oral germs that can become problematic when overgrown.
You see that thing? So that means it also helps with what? It helps with gum health. Pomegranates, they help with gum health. Okay, go ahead.
Such as ones that can cause bad breath and promote tooth decay.
You see that thing? Bad breath and tooth decay. So when you eat pomegranates, you're not going to have bad breath, and it will prevent tooth decay. This is some heavy stuff. Go back to Sirach 38 verse 4 again. We need to understand what this verse actually means when it says the Lord created medicines out of the earth. Read it again. Sirach 38 verse 4.
The book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 38 verse 4. The Lord has created medicines out of the earth.
You see what it means when it says the Lord created medicines out of the earth? Because you need to understand the benefits of these medicines that the Lord created out of the earth, the benefits that they have on your body, your health, your cells, your heart, your organs, your kidneys, your gums, your teeth, your brain, your hair. You see that thing? Now, let's look at the next health benefit of pomegranate. Okay, come on.
Benefit number 8. May improve exercise endurance.
Who would have thought? Who would have thunk it? Read again verse 8. Come on. Not verse 8. I'm sorry. Point number 8. Okay, come on.
May improve exercise endurance.
May improve exercise endurance. So when you exercise, your endurance level may be improved if you eat pomegranates. Now, read that. Read that one right there. Come on.
The polyphenols in pomegranates may increase exercise endurance. The length of time you are able to partake in a physical activity before getting tired.
Well, let's see by how much percent. Read that.
One human study found that taking just 1 gram of pomegranate extract 30 minutes before running increased the time of exhaustion by 12%.
You see that thing? It increases your endurance by 12%. When you eat pomegranate 30 minutes before you exercise, you do your cardio. Remember, it helps with heart health. So when you're doing cardio and all that, you eat pomegranate, it says it's going to increase your endurance level by 12%. The Most High is glorious. Read that.
However, research using pomegranate juice has found no benefit for muscle recovery after exercise.
Don't read that. Read this part right there. Other human research. Read that part right there.
Other human research has found that pomegranate supplements have the potential to improve both exercise endurance and muscle recovery.
Okay, so watch this. Good for your brain. Read that. The 9th benefit of pomegranate. Okay, come on.
Benefit number 9. Good for your brain.
Read.
Pomegranates contain compounds called L-glutamines, which act as antioxidants and reduce inflammation in the body.
So it's an anti-inflammatory, particularly for your brain. Meaning what? You don't get brain cancers and aneurysms and all that and drop dead. Pomegranates will prevent that. Read that.
As such, they also offer protective benefits to your brain against conditions that are influenced by inflammation and oxidative stress.
You see that thing? It reduces stress. It reduces inflammation. Okay. Yes. This one, because me, pomegranate, I know them for this right here. I didn't know all these other health benefits. I knew them for this because growing up, my cousin, at my cousin's house, they have a lot of trees of pomegranate. Whenever there were stomach issues in the family, that's where we would go. They say, go to your cousin's place, go to your cousin's house, and get pomegranate. And guess what? They just take one leaf or one clove of the pomegranate. Guess what? Or one peel. They say, sort out this thing. Within 5 minutes, everything is all good. Okay. The 10th benefit of pomegranate. Read that.
Benefit number 10. Supports digestive health.
It supports digestive health. Remember, it helps with your gums. It helps with you. It prevents tooth decay. Not only that, if your gut is healthy, your breath not gonna stink. Okay. Now read it.
Older and newer research suggests that digestive health, determined largely by your gut bacteria, is strongly linked.
Hold on. It says what? Older and newer research suggests that digestive health determined largely by your gut bacteria. So because there's healthy bacteria in our gut, but if there's unhealthy bacteria in your gut, which goes back to what? Unhealthy and toxic substances in your body, including your gut. It says it's strongly what?
Is strongly linked to overall health.
Meaning what? Your overall health is what? Stems from the health of your gut. If your gut is unhealthy, that means your overall health will be unhealthy as well. If your gut is unhealthy, that means your overall health is unhealthy. Overall, you are unhealthy if your gut is unhealthy. That's what they're saying. Go ahead.
As such, it's important to support your digestive health. And pomegranate can be a part of that effort.
You see that thing? Eating pomegranate, they promote gut health. So pomegranate promote gut health. Okay, watch this. Read it.
Test tube studies have also found that pomegranate can increase levels of beneficial gut bacteria.
You see that thing? They increase levels of beneficial gut bacteria. So when you eat pomegranate, the healthy gut, the healthy bacteria, it gets increased, it gets improved. Okay, go ahead. Okay, that's it on that. Here's another one, because I know about the probiotics that some doctors, some clinicians, they recommend probiotics and so forth. Watch this. Read that.
Prebiotics are compounds, generally fibers, that serve as fuel for the good bacteria or probiotics in your digestive tract.
You see that? So the probiotics or prebiotics, they help good bacteria in your digestive tract, your gut. Okay, go ahead.
Prebiotics allow these bacteria to thrive and support a healthier gut microbiome.
So what we're reading here is, remember what we read in Sirach 38. Go back to Sirach 38 verse 4. I want you, brothers and sisters, to understand that verse in full detail this day. Okay, read that.
The book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 38, verse 4. The Lord has created medicines out of the earth.
Stop right there. The Lord created medicines out of the earth. We're reading the health benefits of the medicines that the Lord created out of the earth. Come on.
And he that is wise will not abhor them.
If you're wise, you will not abhor the health benefits of these medicines that the Lord made for our body. Okay? So, read that for me.
Fiber is essential for digestive health and may protect against some digestive conditions, such as constipation, hemorrhoids, colon cancer. gastroesophageal reflux disease, and diverticulitis.
You see that? So all of these, they contribute to your gut health. So it will prevent all this: constipation, hemorrhoids, colon cancer, gastroesophageal reflux disease, and diverticulitis. All of this, when you eat pomegranate, they will prevent that. Okay, let's see. Okay, that's it on that. So now, okay, you can read the rest on your own. But I just wanted to show you, brothers and sisters, the importance of reading this book. The Most High. Now, go back to Song of Solomon. Let's go back there. Song of Solomon, chapter 4, verse 13. Go back there again.
Song of Solomon, chapter 4, verse 18.
Go ahead.
Thy plants are an orchard of pomegranates.
Now we understand. We have some newfound respect for pomegranate. Go ahead.
With pleasant fruits. Camphor with spikenard.
There was a campfire with spikenard. Campfire with spikenard. So all these are plants. All these are fruits, flowers, herbs, medicines. Okay. Let's see the benefit of campfire. Let's see. What is the health benefit of campfire? Let's see what is campfire. Okay. Let's see the health benefit of campfire. Now I want you to read this. First, we're going to find out what it is. Okay. Read the JewishEncyclopedia.org.com. Read that.
Reading from JewishEncyclopedia.com. Campfire. Hebrew. Kofa. Arabic. Hina.
Kofa in Hebrew is called, in Arabic is called hina, in English is called what?
Henna.
Okay, now read that. A shrub growing is going to tell you what it is. Okay, the plant. Okay, come on.
A shrub growing to a height of between 8 and 10 feet. And bearing cream-colored and very fragrant flowers.
So it's also very fragrant. Okay, meaning it smells good, smells magnificent. Okay, go ahead.
The botanical name of the plant is Lawsonia alba.
Lawsonia alba, because it was named after some Edomite, but the Most High God says it's campfire. The white man decided to change the name of campfire to henna. Not only that, to Lawsonia alba. Okay, read that.
In ancient times, it grew very plentifully near Engedi.
Near Engedi. Okay, is referenced in Song of Solomon, chapter 1, verse 14. Okay, so read that along with other fragrant woods. Read that.
Along with other fragrant woods, it was valued for its perfume.
It was valued for its perfume. You can find that in what? Song of Solomon, chapter 4, verse 13 and 14. Now, let's see, because it is also called henna. Let's see the health benefits of the henna plant. Okay, I don't want to read all that. These are medicinal properties of henna: anti-cancer, anti-metaphytic. Okay, let's just go down. For 15 potential health benefits of henna plant. Let's go down. Yes, read that. So this is the henna plant right here. This is when it's broken down and all that, turned into a paste, a powder, and so forth. Okay, so read that. First benefit number 1. Come on.
Reading from mulihigh.com. Benefit number 1. Relieves headaches.
It says it relieves headaches. So if you have a headache, guess what? The henna plant powder or paste or oils, they'll help to take away the headache. You don't need that panel. Okay, go ahead.
Benefit number 2.
Go ahead.
Eases arthritis pain.
So those that have arthritis and all that, pain from arthritis, is that it eases the pain when you have arthritis. Okay, go ahead. Benefit number 3.
Benefit number 3. Treats skin conditions.
You see that is that it treats skin conditions. Now read that. I want you to read that.
Traditional medicine used henna as a coagulant on open wounds and poultices to soothe inflammation, burns, and eczema.
You see that thing? So you can also turn it into some kind of a paste, and then if you have inflammation, you've got burns, you've got eczema, you can use it. Go ahead.
The plant leaves are of antiseptic properties used to treat fungal or bacterial infections.
Now that's some heavy stuff right there. It says the plant leaves of henna are antiseptic, they have antiseptic properties used to treat fungal or bacterial infection. So when you see Listerine, it says antibacterial, antifungal, antiseptic. They are using the henna plant. Okay, read that. Benefit number 4.
Benefit number 4. Promote healthy hair.
It promotes healthy hair. Okay, let's see. Read that part. Read that. Read the whole thing.
Everyone knows about the benefits of henna for hair growth and strength. It helps prevent breakage of the hair cuticle and improves the shine and strength of the hair.
That's some heavy stuff. Go ahead.
It clears out dandruff from the scalp and hair.
Beautiful stuff right there. Now, benefit number 5. This is camp 5. Go ahead.
Benefit number 5. Draws out fever.
It draws out fever. So if you have a fever, you eat the henna plant, guess what? The fever will be reduced. Read that part right there.
So it is crucial to reduce the body temperature. And henna can help you in this by cooling down the body, stimulating sweating, and thereby decreasing a fever and providing better relief.
So if you have a fever, you have a high temperature, like with the COVID-19 and all that, guess what? The henna plant is good for that. Okay? Benefit number 6. Go ahead.
Benefit number 6. Promote healthy gums.
It promotes healthy gums. Okay, come on. Just like pomegranate. Go ahead.
Mouth ulcers and gum weakness and other dental risks can be prevented chewing henna leaves.
If you chew henna leaves, mouth ulcers, gum weakness, and other dental risks can be prevented chewing henna leaves. Okay. Benefit number 7.
Benefit number 7.
Go ahead.
Helps relax the mind.
Go ahead. The oil.
The oil extracted from henna plant is used in various religious rituals and festivals in India.
So they actually using henna for what? For people that have mental hang-ups and all that, they use it for that. But you notice here, read that part right there.
They believe that it helps in opening our clairvoyancy.
That's some spiritual nonsense there. Go ahead, psychic abilities, just some demonic stuff. But this part right there, let's just focus on that.
Reducing anger, stress, and irritability.
So people that have psychological hang-ups, it says it reduces anger, stress, and irritability. That's the henna plant. Okay. Now read that.
Benefit number 8. Soothe diaper rashes.
So those of you that are about to have kids, you must make sure that you invest in a henna plant. Okay. It says it soothes diaper rashes because you're gonna experience those. Okay. Read that.
Sprinkled the powder on an infected area to reduce irritation, inflammation, and heat.
It's good for that. I don't know what dysentery is. You can Google it if you want to find out what that is. Okay, benefit number 10. Read that.
Benefit number 10. Powerful detoxify.
Read that part again, verse 10, benefit number 10. Oh, praise them in the spirit. Benefit number 10.
Powerful detoxify.
It says henna, meaning campfire, is a powerful detoxifier on the subject. Now let's read the whole thing. Read that for me.
Henna plant parts can be used as detoxifiers to healthen spleen and improve overall health.
It will improve the health of your spleen, and it improve your overall health. Go ahead.
Liver health is essential as it is responsible for eliminating toxins from the body.
Read that again, read that again. What did it say?
Liver health is essential as it is responsible for eliminating toxins from the body.
You see that thing? So a henna plant, you understand, it says it helps with the health of your liver, because your liver is responsible for what? For eliminating toxins from your body. Okay, go ahead.
Soak the henna leaves or buds in water and drink the water, which clears the harmful toxins from the body.
Come on.
With this remedy, you ensure the healthy liver functions that prevent various health issues.
That's some heavy stuff right there. Now read that.
Benefit number 11.
Come on.
Regulates blood pressure.
It regulates your blood pressure. Okay. Yeah, it says it regulates your blood pressure. Okay. Read that. You know what? Read the whole thing. Read the whole thing.
One of the unknown health benefits of henna is for heart health. The henna seeds or water promote hypotensive effect and relieve stress from the cardiovascular system.
Meaning what? Your heart, okay, your lungs. Go ahead.
The natural remedy can stop the development of plaque and platelet in the heart and arteries, and thereby reduce the risks of strokes and heart attacks.
So it reduces strokes and heart attacks. Okay, watch this. Benefit number 12. Go ahead.
Benefit number 12.
Read.
Improved nail quality.
It improves your nail quality. Here's another thing. Sisters, this thing of growing your long nails. Hold on. Let me tell you something, sisters. This thing of growing long ass nails, excuse my French, but I have to bring this out. Okay. This thing of growing long nails. Yeah, that thing must stop here. Because some of you have talked to you about that. These long demonic nails that you've got. Some of you have cut them down. Because understand, you know what? Give me Daniel 4 verse 33. I'll explain it like this. Daniel 4 verse 33. Read that for me.
The book of Daniel, chapter 4, verse 33.
Go ahead.
The same hour was the thing fulfilled upon Nebuchadnezzar. And he was driven from men, and he did eat grass as oxen.
Come on.
And his body was wet with the dew of heaven.
Read. It says, and his body was wet with the dew of heaven. Come on. Verse 33, that bottom part. His body was what?
And his body was wet with the dew of heaven, till his hairs were grown like eagle's feathers.
Come on.
And his nails like the bird's claws.
You see that? And his nails like bird's claws. Sisters, don't have these long as nails like a bird's claw. Don't be having that. Because if you have these long nails, that means there is no way that you wipe properly when you go to the bathroom. Let me repeat myself. There is no way that you wipe properly when you go to the bathroom. So that means that scripture in Isaiah 3 verse 24, that if you have these long nails, instead of a sweet smell, they shall be stink. Instead of a sweet smell, they shall be stink with long nails like bird's claws. So guess what? Go back to the 12 benefit of henna again.
Benefit number 12. Improved nail quality.
Improved nail quality. But the improved nail quality must not be like bear's claws, because that means instead of a sweet smell, they shall be a stink. Okay? So, let's go to the 13th benefit of henna, which is also known as campfire. No, campfire, also known as henna. Okay, come on.
Benefit number 13. Anti-aging properties.
Anti-aging properties. Okay, read that. Anti-aging. Read.
Henna has antioxidants, but the activity is not yet researched well. However, the henna oil has proved its astringent properties, which gives the people hope to use the henna juice and oil for skin infections, anti-aging, and wrinkles.
That's some beautiful stuff right there. Go ahead.
Henna oil is commonly recommended for blemishes and scars in the face.
You see that? Now, yeah, keep going, keep going.
The presence of antiviral and antibacterial compounds in plants reinforce this fact.
You see that? So guess what? This also helps in what? You see pimples that are passy. That means you've got what? You've got toxins in your system. You've got toxins in your blood vessels, in your blood also. In your gut, you've got unhealthy bacteria. You understand? Foaming at the mouth, at the edges of the mouth and all that. Toxins in the gut. Okay? Health benefit number 14.
Benefit number 14. Reduced sleep issues.
It says reduced sleep issues. That means it helps with insomnia. Okay? Benefit number 15.
Benefit number 15. Boldness.
Boldness. Boldness. Okay? Read that.
Boil 50 to 60 grams of henna leaves in 250 grams of mustard oil. Strain and store it in a bottle with a tight cap.
Come on.
Massage the hair and scalp with this oil regularly. It will stimulate hair growth naturally.
You see that? It says it stimulates hair growth naturally. It stimulates hair growth naturally. Let's go back. Let's go back. Go back to Song of Solomon, chapter 4, verse 13 again.
Song of Solomon, chapter 4, verse 18.
Go ahead.
Thy plants are an orchard of pomegranate, with pleasant fruits, camphire, and spikenard. With spikenard.
So it says, thy plants are an orchard of pomegranate, with pleasant fruit. It's going to tell you what those pleasant fruits are. Camphire with spikenard. Camphire, spikenard, those are fruit also. Fruit, those are trees yielding fruits. You understand? So camphire, that means henna has fruits. Spikenard plant has fruits as well. Spikenard. What is a spikenard? Let's see. Here they are going into spikenard essential oils. Okay, let's just go into that real quick. Bear with me a second. Now read that. Healthline.com. Spikenard essential oil benefits.
Reading from healthline.com. Spikenard essential oil benefits.
Read.
As a relative of the valerian plant, spikenard may promote mood and emotional health. Research.
Hold on. It says spikenard improves mood and emotional health. It improves mood. It promotes mood, good mood, and emotional health. That's spikenard. Okay, come on.
Research has also shown that spikenard essential oil can reduce neuroinflammation, which may help the following conditions.
Neuroinflammation goes into what? Your neural pathways in your brain. Okay, come on.
Anxiety.
So it reduces anxiety. Come on.
Depression.
Depression, read.
Insomnia. Stress.
Stress. So it reduces stress, insomnia, depression, and anxiety. Okay, read that.
Spikenard essential oil is also said to have anti-inflammatory and antibacterial qualities, which may help with
read
fungal-related infections, such as athlete's foot.
Athlete's foot, read
Dandruff.
So it helps with dandruff, remove the dandruff. Go ahead.
Pains related to muscle aches and menstruation.
Go ahead.
Joint pain.
Joint pain, read
Migraine.
Migraines, go ahead.
Gastrointestinal issues such as constipation.
So it reduces constipation, read on.
Pancreatitis.
Pancreatitis, that means what? Your pancreas will be healthy. If you what? If you eat spikenard, you understand? If you find yourself having this spikenard plant or herb and all that, whether in powder or in paste, whatever you have, guess what? It will help you with all of these. These are the health benefits. It will reduce all these things. You understand? Spikenard. Okay. Go back to Song of Solomon chapter 4, verse 14 now. Come on.
Song of Solomon chapter 4, verse 14.
Go ahead.
Spikenard and saffron, calamus and cinnamon, with all trees of frankincense, myrrh and aloes, with all the chief spices.
Read verse 14 one more again.
Song of Solomon chapter 4, verse 14. Spikenard and saffron.
Stop right there. It says spikenard. We were already going over the health benefits of spikenard. It says and saffron. What is saffron? Okay, let's see. Let me share my screen. We must know these things, brothers and sisters. Okay, read that. Healthline.com. The benefits of saffron. Okay, read that.
Reading from healthline.com. 11 impressive health benefits of saffron.
Now I want to show you something right here. Something that will shock you. Read that. Read that part right there. What does it say? Saffron is the what?
Saffron is the most expensive spice in the world.
You see that? There's a saffron is the most expensive spice in the world. That's in the Holy Bible. It says saffron is the most expensive spice in the world. Go ahead.
With 1 pound, 450 grams, costing between 500 and 5,000 US dollars.
That's some heavy, that's crazy. It says 1 pound, meaning 450 grams, is costing between 500 and 5,000 US dollars. What's so special about this herb, this plant, this medicine? Let's see, let's find out. Okay. So it says the production is of harvesting it, and in the production of this, it says it's quite costly, hence the price tag attached to it. But let's get some more. Read that.
It originated in Greece.
That's a lie. I mean, are you kidding me? They say saffron originates from Greece. This is crazy. It originates in the Holy Bible. It comes from the Most High God of heaven and earth. It says hold on. Go back to Genesis 1. The hell is this? They say no, it originates from Greece. Give me Genesis 1:29. Let's see where it originates. Let's see where it's found.
The book of Genesis, chapter 1, verse 29.
Go ahead.
And God said, behold, I have given you every herb bearing seed,
Read.
which is upon the face of all the earth.
No, it's only found in Greece.
Which is upon the face of all the earth.
Which is upon the face of all the earth. Which is upon the face of all the earth. It's not found in Greece. Does not come from Greece. It says what? Which is upon the face of all the earth. Okay. Now let's go back to the article. Watch this.
It originated in Greece, where it was revered for its medicinal properties.
Let's see what they are. Go ahead.
People would eat saffron to enhance libido.
You see, that's part of the reason why it's expensive. As people would eat saffron to enhance libido, sexual drive. Go ahead.
Boost mood.
Is that boost your mood? Go ahead.
And improve memory.
It improves your memory. Let's see. Number one.
Benefit number one.
Come on.
A powerful antioxidant.
It is a powerful antioxidant. So guess what? Watch this.
Crocin and quercetin are carotenoid pigments and responsible for saffron's red color.
So guess what? There's some properties in the saffron plant that is responsible for its red color. Go ahead.
Both compounds may have antidepressant properties.
Antidepressant, go ahead. Antidepressant properties meaning what? You not just be depressed. Go ahead.
Protect brain cells against progressive damage.
You see that thing? It says it protects progressive brain cell damage. Go ahead.
Improve inflammation.
Ray, meaning it's an anti-inflammatory. Come on.
Reduce appetite.
It reduces your appetite. Ray.
And aid weight loss.
That's part of the reason why it's expensive. Okay. Read that.
Safranal gives saffron its distinct taste and aroma.
It smells good even. Go ahead.
Research shows that it may help improve your mood, memory, and learning ability.
Go ahead.
As well as protect your brain cells against oxidative stress.
Oxidative stress. Number two, health benefit of saffron. Come on.
Benefit number two. May improve mood and treat depressive symptoms.
You see that it improves your mood and treat depressive symptoms. Watch this. Okay, come on, because we touched on it earlier on. Go ahead.
That's not just due to its distinct color.
Right?
But also because it may help brighten your mood.
Is that it helps brighten your mood. It helps brighten your mood. Okay? Health benefit number three. Come on.
Benefit number three.
Right.
May have cancer-fighting properties.
It has cancer-fighting properties. Okay, come on, read that.
Saffron is high in antioxidants, which help neutralize harmful free radicals.
Read.
Free radical damage has been linked to chronic diseases, such as cancer.
So now it prevents cancer. Okay, read that.
In test tube studies, saffron and its compounds have been shown to selectively kill colon cancer cells and suppress their growth, while leaving normal cells unharmed.
That's some heavy stuff right there. It's the saffron and its compounds have been shown to selectively. How does it selectively do that? Because the Spirit of the Lord is in that thing. Watch this. Give me that in Wisdom of Solomon. The Spirit of the Lord is in these medicines that the Most High God has made. Okay, watch this. Wisdom of Solomon chapter 7 verse 24. Watch this. Okay, come on.
Wisdom of Solomon chapter 7 verse 24.
Read.
For wisdom is more moving than any motion.
Come on.
She passeth and groweth all things by reason of her pureness.
You see what the wisdom of the Lord is? As the wisdom of the Lord passeth and goeth through all things by reason of her pureness. All things include what? The herbs, the medicines that the Most High God created out of the earth. That's why saffron is capable of selectively killing colon cancer cells and to suppress their growth while leaving normal cells unharmed. Who's doing that? The Most High God of heaven and earth is doing that thing. Watch this. Let's keep reading on the article. Come on.
This effect also applies to skin, bone marrow,
go ahead,
prostate, lung,
come on,
breast, cervix, and several other cancer cells.
You see that thing? It was not only that, it's not only colon cancer, but guess what? It's the skin, bone marrow, prostate, lung, breast, cervix, and several other cancer cells. It destroys them. Okay, watch this. Let's see. Yes, Read that. Health benefit number 4.
Benefit number 4.
Mm-hmm.
May reduce PMS symptoms.
It says saffron reduces premenstrual syndrome symptoms. Okay, read that. Let's see what they are. Come on.
Premenstrual syndrome, PMS, is a term that describes physical, emotional, and psychological symptoms occurring before the start of a menstrual period.
Our sisters will be hunting for this thing. They'll be willing to sell their houses to buy this thing. As a premenstrual syndrome is a PMS is a term that describes physical, emotional, and psychological symptoms occurring before the start of a menstrual period. Guess what? It says, he that is wise will not abhor the medicines that the Lord made out of the earth. That means you have to be in the laws of God to understand, to know these things. Okay, let's see. Now read that.
In women 20 to 45 years of age, taking 30 milligrams of saffron daily was more effective than a placebo at treating PMS symptoms, such as irritability, headaches, cravings, and pain.
Is that, you see, when you take this 30 milligrams daily, is that it reduces irritability, headaches, cravings, and pain during PMS. Okay. Health benefit number 5. This one. When I saw this one, I was like, Read that.
Benefit number 5.
Come on.
May act as an aphrodisiac.
Read that again.
May act as an aphrodisiac.
It says saffron acts as an aphrodisiac. Go ahead.
Aphrodisiacs are foods or supplements that help boost your libido.
It says aphrodisiac are foods or supplements that help boost your libido. Your sex drive. Watch this. Oh yes, yeah. Read that.
For instance, taking 30 milligrams of saffron daily over 4 weeks significantly improved erectile function over a placebo in men with antidepressant-related erectile dysfunction.
So hold on a second. Remember, we reading this out of Song of Solomon, right? You know, something just jumped on me. The spirit just jumped on me. Watch this. Now I understand why King Solomon was able to achieve this. I understand now. Give me that in 1 Kings chapter 11. 1 Kings chapter 11, verse 3. Now I understand why King Solomon was able to maintain this thing. Read that. 1 Kings 11, verse 3.
First book of Kings, chapter 11, verse 3. And he had 700 wives.
Stop right there. So King Solomon had 700 wives. Go ahead.
Princesses and 300 concubines.
He had 300 concubines. So 1,000 women, 1,000 women. Go ahead.
And his wives turned away his heart.
How the hell was he able to satisfy all these women? Now we understand where he gets it from. Watch this. Give me Wisdom of Solomon. Wisdom of Solomon. That's just a side note. Wisdom of Solomon chapter 7. Wisdom of Solomon chapter 7 and read verse 20.
Wisdom of Solomon chapter 7 verse 20. The natures of living creatures.
So King Solomon, the Most High God, endowed him with this wisdom to know the natures of living creatures, meaning animals and all that. He knew their nature. Go ahead.
The furies of wild beasts.
Go ahead.
The violence of winds.
Read.
And the reasonings of men.
You understand the psychology of men. Come on, their spirit. Go ahead.
The diversities of plants.
Stop right there. Isn't that what we're reading in Song of Solomon? That's what we're reading. Is the diversities of plants and what now?
And the virtues of roots.
And virtues of roots. He understood what saffron was about. He knew what saffron does. That's what we're reading here. The virtues of plants, you understand? And the diversities of plants and the virtues of roots. The fruit yielding tree after its kind, and their seed in themselves. He knew all of that. He knew what they do. Everything that we read in here, Solomon knew all that by wisdom that the Lord put upon him. Heavy stuff right there. Some heavy stuff. Okay. Yes, read that. Additionally, read that.
Additionally, an analysis of 6 studies showed that taking saffron significantly improved erectile function, libido, and overall satisfaction, but not semen characteristics.
Brothers will be hunting for this thing now. Blessed be he that readeth. Oh, praise the Lord. Read that. Come on, come on.
In women with low sexual desire due to taking antidepressants, 30 milligrams of saffron daily over 4 weeks reduced sex-related pain and increased sexual desire and lubrication.
Oh, look at that. And what now?
And lubrication.
And you don't need to go to Clicks Normal. You don't need to go to Discam Normal. You don't need to go to, what are these places? Yeah, to another those places. Compared to a what?
Compared to a placebo.
Compared to a placebo. Now read that.
Benefit number 6. May reduce appetite and aid weight loss.
And aid in weight loss. Okay, read that.
Snacking is a common habit that may put you at risk of gaining unwanted weight.
That is true. That is true. That is true. Okay, read that.
According to research, saffron may help prevent snacking by curbing your appetite.
By doing what?
By curbing your appetite.
By curbing your appetite. So it helps with that. Okay. Okay, so you can read the rest. You can read the rest on your own. Okay. So now, read that. Is there easy one?
Benefit number 11. Easy to add to your diet.
Okay, read.
In small doses, saffron has a subtle taste and aroma and pairs well with savory dishes, such as paella, risottos, and other rice dishes.
Okay. All praise to the Lord. All praise to the Most High. All praises to the Most High God. Get that in Song of Solomon chapter 4 now again. Song of Solomon chapter 4 verse 14. Okay. Song of Solomon chapter 4 verse 14.
Song of Solomon chapter 4 verse 14. Spikenard and saffron.
Spikenard.
Calamus and cinnamon.
Is the spikenard and saffron. We went through the health benefits of saffron. Okay, the most expensive herb in the world. Calamus. What is the benefit of calamus? Okay, because it is a spice, it's an herb, it's a plant. Okay, let's see the health benefits of calamus. Watch this. Bear with me. Watch this. Let's see. Okay, read that. Organicfacts.net. 8 benefits of calamus. Read that.
Reading from organicfacts.net. 8 best benefits of calamus.
Okay, now read that. What is calamus?
What is calamus?
Go ahead.
Calamus, also known as sweet flag, bitter pepper root, red root, sweet cane, metal grass, and sweet sage.
Whoa. Is there what?
Metal grass.
Metal grass. Grass. Go back to Genesis 1. Because you thought grass is not eaten. There's some grass that you can eat. Genesis chapter 1. Read verse 11 again. Genesis 1 verse 11.
The book of Genesis chapter 1 verse 11. And God said, let the earth bring forth grass.
Let the earth bring forth grass. Let the earth bring forth grass. Calamus is one of the grass that was brought forth on the 3rd day. Okay, So let's see the health benefits of calamus. These are the health benefits of calamus. So read that. Benefits of calamus.
Benefits of calamus.
Go ahead.
The most impressive benefits of calamus include curing psychological disorders.
So calamus is as the most impressive benefits of calamus include curing psychological disorders. Go ahead.
Relieving inflammation.
It relieves inflammation, right?
Stimulating circulation.
Meaning blood circulation. So if you use calamus with saffron, you're going to have some proper circulation. Go ahead.
And treating headaches.
Headaches, go ahead, among others. That's calamus.
Among others.
This is calamus, okay? This right here is calamus, is dried calamus, okay? So read that. This is what it reduces. The benefits of calamus, it reduces what? Read that.
Depression.
It reduces depression. Go ahead.
Inflammation.
Reduces inflammation. Come on.
Hormone secretion.
Hormone secretion is okay. Read that.
With thousands of different volatile oils and antioxidants, this plant can provide a major boost to your hormone regulation and production.
So it regulates your hormone production. It regulates hormone production. Okay, go ahead.
Leading to a better balance of your hormones.
You see that thing? It leads to a better balance of your hormones. Come on.
Which can help with everything from mood and sex drive to menstrual regularity and energy production.
Now that's some heavy stuff. That's beautiful right there. Okay. Epilepsy and nervous system. Read that.
Epilepsy and nervous system.
Read.
In traditional medicine, this herb was often used to treat disorders of the nervous system.
It was what?
It was used to treat disorders of the nervous system.
So it says epilepsy. No, it says calamus. It says what? It was often used to treat disorders of the nervous system. Go ahead.
Including epilepsy and Parkinson's disease.
Parkinson's disease. Go ahead.
While this herb doesn't provide a cure or a lasting treatment for this complex problem, it can treat the symptoms quite effectively.
Oh, praises. Now read that. Nervine.
Nervine. This oil helps in improving the sensory systems and mind.
You see that thing? Meaning your nerves. It helps with your nerves. Your neural network in your head, your neural pathways, it helps to deal with that, to make sure everything is in good order. Your sensory nervous system. Go ahead. And the mind. Read.
This nervine quality of this oil also prevents epileptic fits, hysteric attacks,
go ahead,
and reduces stress in the body.
That's some heavy stuff. Read on. Next benefit. Come on.
Circulation.
Blood circulation. Go ahead.
There is a stimulant quality to this herb when it is brewed into a tea and is thus able to boost the circulation within the body, delivering oxygen and resources to those areas that need it most.
You see that because the Spirit of the Lord is in the air, calamus. Okay, come on.
Metabolism. By speeding up the metabolism, calamus can aid in weight loss efforts, as well as the healing process within the body following injury or illness.
You see that? It helps, it improves your metabolism. Okay? Read that. Sleeping aid, meaning that means it deals with what? Insomnia and things like that. Come on.
Sleep aid. Drinking a mild cup of this tea before bed can help to balance the hormones and induce healthy sleep.
You see that thing? Healthy sleep. Okay? Next one.
Medical uses for calamus.
Come on.
In terms of its medical applications, calamus has been traditionally and presently used for the following.
And presently used for the following. Come on.
Sore throat or throat irritation.
For it, they use it for sore throat or throat irritation. Go ahead.
Headache and migraine. Congestion and cold.
Go ahead.
Asthma.
Go ahead.
Erectile dysfunction.
You see that? Go ahead.
Amenorrhea.
I don't know what the hell that is. Okay. Okay, that's it on that. That's it on that. Now, go back to Song of Solomon chapter 4. Read verse 14 one more again. Okay.
Song of Solomon chapter 4 verse 14.
Go ahead.
Spikenard and saffron. Calamus and cinnamon.
Calamus and what?
Calamus and cinnamon.
Calamus and cinnamon. And cinnamon. Let's see the health benefits of cinnamon. Okay. There's a point I'm doing this. So if you're getting bored, you shame on you. Okay. Now, those that are excited about this thing, let this butter just meditate on that biscuit. Read that.
Reading from healthline.com.
Come on.
10 evidence-based health benefits of cinnamon.
Benefits of cinnamon. Let's see what they are. Okay. So, they're telling you right there. Read that.
Cinnamon is a highly delicious spice.
It's a highly delicious spice because we have it. Read that. The first benefit of cinnamon. Come on.
Benefit number 1. Cinnamon is high in a substance with powerful medicinal properties.
Let's see what those are. Okay. Now it says dating back to ancient Egypt. This is crazy. Cinnamon dates back to Genesis. The hell is this, man? Here they're not really saying anything so far. Let's see. Yes, read that.
Benefit number 2. Cinnamon is loaded with antioxidants.
So cinnamon is loaded with antioxidants. Okay. Now read that.
Antioxidants protect your body from oxidative damage caused by free radicals.
So free radicals, they cause oxidative damage. Cinnamon helps prevent that because it's got antioxidants. Okay. Let's see. Read that.
In a study that compared the antioxidant activity of 26 spices,
Read.
cinnamon wound up as the clear winner, even outranking superfoods like garlic and oregano.
So cinnamon, the antioxidants that are in cinnamon is that they overtake garlic and oregano. Okay, that's beautiful. Heavy stuff right there. Read that. The third health benefit of cinnamon. Come on.
Benefit number 3. Cinnamon has anti-inflammatory properties.
Anti is an anti-inflammatory. Okay. Read that.
It helps your body fight infections and repair tissue damage.
So cinnamon is good for repairing tissue damage. Come on. Nah, I don't want that. Because they like to make it seem like these things, they have side effects. The Most High God's medicine has no side effect. Esau's medicine has side effects. Read that. Health benefit number 4.
Benefit number 4. Cinnamon may cut the risk of heart disease.
It may cut the risk of heart disease. Okay, read that.
Cinnamon has been linked to a reduced risk of heart disease, the world's most common cause of premature death.
So heart disease is the world's most common cause of premature death. Go ahead.
In people with type 2 diabetes,
Read.
1 gram or about half a teaspoon of cinnamon per day has been shown to have beneficial effects on blood markers.
That's some heavy stuff right there. Let's see. Okay, read that.
In animal studies, cinnamon has been shown to reduce blood pressure.
It reduces blood pressure. Okay. Yes, read that.
Benefit number 5. Cinnamon can improve sensitivity to the hormone insulin.
It improves sensitivity to the hormone insulin. Watch this. Read that.
The good news is that cinnamon can dramatically reduce insulin resistance, helping this important hormone to do its job.
Meaning what? It helps you can lose weight quicker, basically. Cinnamon in your diet, okay? Go ahead.
Benefit number 6. Cinnamon lowers blood sugar levels and has a powerful anti-diabetic effect.
You see that? It lowers blood sugar and it's got an anti-diabetic effect. Let's just go to the summary. Read that.
Summary. Cinnamon has been shown to reduce fasting blood sugar levels,
Read.
having a potent anti-diabetic effect at 1 to 6 grams or 0.5 to 2 teaspoons per day.
So, which means when you drink tea that is got cinnamon in it on a daily and so forth, guess what happens? It says when you fast, it says it will reduce blood sugar levels during a fast. You see that thing? Go ahead.
Benefit number 7.
Come on.
Cinnamon may have beneficial effects on neurodegenerative diseases.
Neurodegenerative disease, meaning what? When your brain, things like Alzheimer's, Parkinson's disease and all that, cinnamon helps prevent that. It lowers that thing. Okay? Where you don't remember your name, you don't remember nothing. Okay, read that.
Summary.
You know what? No, that's it. Yeah, read that. Read that.
Cinnamon has been shown to lead to various improvements of Alzheimer's and Parkinson's disease in animal studies. However, human research is lacking.
Listen, the Most High God made cinnamon. So therefore, we're supposed to intake it as we do on a daily. Guess what? It helps protect our neuron, you understand, neurotransmitter level, and improve motor function. Read that.
In a study in mice with Parkinson's disease, cinnamon helped protect neurons, normalized neurotransmitter levels, and improved motor function.
That's why the Most High God gave it to us for us to eat and consume. Okay, read that.
Benefit number 8. Cinnamon may protect against cancer.
May protect against cancer. Read that.
Cancer is a serious disease characterized by uncontrolled cell growth.
So cancer is another way of what? Inflammation. Okay, read that.
It acts by reducing the growth of cancer cells and the formation of blood vessels in tumors, and appears to be toxic to cancer cells, causing cell death.
So it destroys cancerous cells in the body. That's what cinnamon does. That's some heavy stuff. The Most High is a genius, man. Read that. Health benefit number 9 of cinnamon. Okay, come on.
Benefit number 9. Cinnamon helps fight bacterial and fungal infections.
It helps fight what?
Cinnamon helps fight bacterial and fungal infections.
Remember what we read regarding fungal, bacterial, and yeast infections earlier on. Cinnamon helps to fight those things off. Okay? Read that.
Cinnamon oil has been shown to effectively treat respiratory tract infections caused by fungi.
Hold on a second. Read that part again.
Cinnamon oil has been shown to effectively treat respiratory tract infections caused by fungi.
It says it helps effectively treat respiratory tract infections caused by fungi. Remember when we was at camp? You understand when that black ashy demon wanted to set us on fire? Guess what, brothers? Make sure to drink cinnamon tea as well. Okay. Read that.
It can also inhibit the growth of certain bacteria, including Listeria and Salmonella.
You see, Salmonella is when you eat meat that is properly cooked and that is not cooked properly, you can get Salmonella. It says cinnamon prevents that. Okay, read that.
The antimicrobial effects of cinnamon may also help prevent tooth decay and reduce bad breath.
Now that's some heavy stuff right there. Tooth decay prevents tooth decay and reduces bad breath. Here's another one. Watch this. Who would have thunk it? Who would have thought? Read that.
Benefit number 10. Cinnamon may help fight the HIV virus.
Is the cinnamon may help fight the HIV virus. Who would have thought? Read that.
HIV is a virus that slowly breaks down your immune system, which can eventually lead to AIDS if untreated.
Watch this. Go ahead.
Cinnamon extracted from cassia varieties is thought to have...
Whoa, hold on. Slow down now. It's a cinnamon extracted from cassia varieties. Hold this. Give me the book of Exodus real quick. I'm going to show you something this day. You see, the white man thinks is slick. Okay. Read Exodus chapter 30. Okay. Exodus chapter 30, verse 34. Okay. I'm not going to go through all this, but I want to show you something in here. Read that.
The book of Exodus chapter 30, verse 34.
Go ahead.
And the Lord said unto Moses, take unto thee sweet spices, stecte and onycha.
So stecte is a spice, is a sweet spice. Go ahead. And what?
And onycha.
Read.
And galbanum.
Galbanum. Go ahead. It's another sweet spice. Read.
These sweet spices with pure frankincense of each shall be like a weight.
So it says, of each shall there be a like weight. Okay, I need you to pay attention to what you read. Now watch this. Jump up to verse 24. Start at verse 23. Watch this. These are principal, meaning these are important spices. That's why it's going to tell you principal spices. Read verse 23. Watch this. Let's see where the communication is coming from. Exodus 30, verse 22. Read that. Watch this.
The book of Exodus, chapter 30, verse 22. Moreover, the Lord spoke unto Moses, saying,
read.
Take thou also unto thee principal spices, of pure myrrh 500 shekels, and of sweet cinnamon half so much.
You see that? And of sweet cinnamon half so much. Myrrh, cinnamon, sweet cinnamon, come on.
Even 250 shekels.
Read.
And of sweet calamus, 250 shekels.
We just went over calamus, another spice. Calamus, go ahead.
And of sweet calamus, 250 shekels.
Read.
And of cassia.
And of what?
And of cassia.
And of cassia. And of cassia. And of cassia is a spice. Remember what we just read in the article. The cinnamon extracted from cassia varieties is thought to help fight against HIV-1, the most common strain of HIV virus in humans. So cinnamon that is extracted from cassia leaves, cassia spices, what is that letting you know? They are letting you know that when you get cassia leaves, guess what? In cassia leaves, there's cinnamon in there too. That's what is letting you know right there. That means when you have cassia leaves, you've got cinnamon, you really have good herbs to fight, to help protect and strengthen your immune system. That's what the Lord is telling us. Read that thing again, verse 23. Come on, verse 24.
The book of Exodus, chapter 30, verse 24. And of cassia, 500 shekels, after the shekel of the sanctuary, and of the oil, olive, and hin.
Or olive oil and hin of olive oil. So I need you to read quick. You're reading too slow for my liking. So, but what the Lord is teaching us here, say, listen, all these spices, these are herbs, these are medicines. So that's why, right? It's written right there. And of cassia, 500 shekels. Guess what? Cassia, cinnamon. They help protect, strengthen, and improve your immune system strength and health and function. You understand? That's some heavy stuff right there. This is beautiful stuff. Okay, so go back to the article. Read that again.
Cinnamon extracted from cassia varieties is thought to help fight against HIV-1, the most common strain of the HIV virus in humans.
You see that thing? Go ahead. The laboratory study.
A laboratory study looking at HIV-infected cells found that cinnamon was the most effective treatment of all 69 medicinal plants studied.
You see that? Cinnamon was the best, the most effective treatment of HIV. Heavy stuff. Okay. Israel is the devil. He just wants you to go to his medicine so he can destroy you even more. Now, go back to Song of Solomon, chapter 4. Song of Solomon, chapter 4, read verse 14 again.
Song of Solomon, chapter 4, verse 14. Spikenard and saffron, calamus and cinnamon, with all trees of frankincense,
go ahead.
myrrh and aloes, with all the chief spices.
Okay, hold on. Read that verse again, because there's some connectivity issues I'm picking up. Read verse 14 one more again.
Song of Solomon, chapter 4, verse 14.
Read.
Spikenard and saffron, calamus and cinnamon.
Come on.
With all trees of frankincense.
With all trees of what?
With all trees of frankincense.
With all trees of frankincense. All trees of frankincense. Let's see. Hold on a second. Where is that? Yes. Okay. With all trees of frankincense. Let's see the health benefits of frankincense. Okay. The health benefits of frankincense. Because frankincense is a spice. Now, do you see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Where are we reading from?
Reading from medicalnewstoday.com.
Okay. Now, read that. Health benefits of what?
Health benefits of gold, frankincense, and myrrh.
Health benefits of what?
Health benefits of gold, frankincense, and myrrh.
So now, gold, give me that in Matthew 2, verse 11. Matthew 2, verse 11. This gold is not talking about the actual gold, the mineral that is found, because that's what they are alluding to here, which is wrong. Watch this. I'm going to show you the gold is making reference to. Matthew 2, verse 11.
The book of Matthew, chapter 2, verse 11.
Go ahead.
And when they were come into the house, they saw the young child with Mary, his mother, and fell down and worshipped him. And when they had opened their treasures, they presented unto him gifts, gold, and frankincense, and myrrh.
What did they say? Read that again.
And when they were come into the house, they saw the young child with Mary, his mother, and fell down and worshipped him. And when they had opened their treasures, they presented unto him gifts, gold, and frankincense, and myrrh.
So now, this is talking about the wise men, the shepherds that heard of the what? The birth of the child. It says what? They presented unto him gold and frankincense and myrrh. The gold that is making reference to here is talking about turmeric. Turmeric is the gold that is being referenced to. Okay. Gold, it says gold and frankincense and myrrh. These are spices. The gold is making reference to the turmeric. That's the spice it's talking about. Okay. Okay, watch this. Let me share my screen real quick. 1 second, bear with me. Okay, I want you to read that. Why is turmeric called golden spice? Read that.
Why is turmeric called golden spice? Erode, Tamil Nadu, is the highest producer of turmeric in India.
Go ahead.
It is used as a coloring agent in food and is often called Indian saffron.
Okay,
and also the golden spice.
It says it's called Indian saffron. But we know saffron has nothing to do with East Indians. It's got everything to do with us because the Lord gave these things to us. Go ahead.
and also the golden spice.
It's also called the golden spice. Go ahead.
Turmeric contains the potent polyphenol curcumin.
Curcumin. Okay. So go ahead.
A polyphenol is a micronutrient that has antioxidants, which are beneficial for health.
Because one of the best benefits of turmeric is what? It's an anti-inflammatory spice. You understand? That's one of the health benefits of turmeric. Okay. Now, so let's go back. Let's go back. Let's get the health benefits of frankincense. Okay. Let's go down. You see what they are showing here? Crazy stuff. Yes. Okay. I want you to read that. Health benefits of frankincense. Read that.
Health benefits of frankincense. Modern peddlers assign it a fair few health claims, including the reduction of acne, anxiety, colds, ulcers, coughs, and even indigestion.
Yeah, I can believe that. Definitely believe that. Because why? The Most High God gave this to us. Okay. Read that. Anti-inflammatory benefits.
Anti-inflammatory benefits.
Read.
However, these were some potential benefits seen in asthma, rheumatoid arthritis, Crohn's disease, knee arthritis, knee osteoarthritis, and collagenous colitis, which is a type of inflammatory bowel disease.
You see that thing? It helps to remove inflammation in those areas. Let's jump down to myrrh. Okay, because here we've got frankincense, we've got myrrh. Read that, the benefits of myrrh. Read that.
Benefits of myrrh. Myrrh is also a compound derived from trees.
Come on.
It has been produced from the sap of small thorny trees belonging to the genus Commiphora of Melania. Myrrh is most commonly used in perfume, incense, and religious ceremonies.
Oh, that's true. That is true. Now let's read that.
This odorous sap was considered medicinal in many parts of the ancient world.
That the ancient world is talking about the world of Israel. Go ahead.
In traditional Chinese medicine, for instance, it was said to have a number of benefits, including purging stagnant blood from the uterus.
So now the Chinese, they stole this from us. Okay. Let's see. Okay, that's myrrh right there. Okay. Read that. You know what? Read that.
As with frankincense, myrrh is thought to be anti-inflammatory.
So myrrh, just like frankincense, is also anti-inflammatory. Go ahead.
It also appears to be, to some degree, antibacterial.
So myrrh is also an antibacterial spice. Go ahead.
Today, myrrh is used in many mouthwashes.
Hold on. Wait, boy. What?
Today, myrrh is used in many mouthwashes.
Myrrh is used in many mouthwashes. Go ahead.
Gargles and toothpaste.
And toothpaste. Heavy stuff. Okay. Now read that.
Myrrh versus cancer.
Let's see. Let's see who wins. Go ahead.
More interestingly, there is some evidence that myrrh might be toxic to cancer cells.
Might be toxic to cancer, meaning it kills cancer cells. Okay? Myrrh. All praise to the Most High. Some heavy stuff. Let's see. Yeah, read that.
Pain relief and wound healing.
It relieves the pain and it heals the wound. Okay, read that.
Aside from cancer, one study found that a mixture of frankincense and myrrh alleviated neuropathic pain in mice.
You see, it says it alleviates neuropathic pain in mice. Okay, so they are claiming, because they are not showing any human studies and all that, but we don't care about that because the Most High God, He gave this to us. Okay, it's good for us. Okay, now go back to Song of Solomon chapter 4, read verse 14 again.
Song of Solomon chapter 4 verse 14. Spikenard and saffron, calamus and cinnamon, with all trees of frankincense, myrrh and aloes, with all the chief spices. Myrrh and aloes.
Myrrh and aloes. Myrrh and aloes. Oh, that's a big one. Aloe. You know, they make this. Aloe is big business. Okay. You see aloe vera juice, aloe vera this, aloe. What are the health benefits of aloe? Okay. Let's see. Okay, read that. The health benefits of aloe. Okay. Read that.
Reading from healthline.com. 7 amazing uses of aloe vera.
Okay, come on. Read.
Overview. Aloe vera gel is widely known to relieve sunburn and help heal wounds.
Go ahead.
But did you know that your favorite potted plant can be used for much more than sunburn relief and household decor?
Okay, obviously, let's see. Read that.
From relieving heatburn to potentially slowing the spread of breast cancer. Researchers are just beginning to unlock the benefits of this universal plant and its many byproducts.
Obviously. Okay, read that.
Heartburn relief.
Heartburn relief. Gastroesophageal reflux disease. Good. Okay, read that.
Gastroesophageal reflux disease, GERD, is a digestive disorder that often results in heartburn.
You see that? Digestive disorder that often results in heartburn. So guess what? The aloe, it helps with that. Okay? Let's see. Let's see. Read that.
An alternative to mouthwash.
Is an alternative to mouthwash. Now read that.
The plant's natural ingredients, which include a healthy dose of vitamin C, can block plaque.
Plaque.
It can block plaque.
Go ahead.
It can also provide relief if you have bleeding or swallowing gums, swollen gums.
If your gums are bleeding or your gums are swollen, it says what? It says aloe will help with that. Okay, go ahead.
Lowering your blood sugar.
So aloe helps lower your blood sugar. Okay, read that.
A natural laxative.
Laxative. So it loosens your bowels. Okay, it helps with digestion. So that's the point. Read that.
Aloe vera is considered a natural laxative. A handful of studies have looked into the benefits of the succulent to aid digestion.
It says benefits of the succulent to aid digestion. Okay. So now let's see. Read that.
Skincare.
Let's see. Read that. Come on.
You can use aloe vera to keep your skin clear and hydrated.
It says you can use aloe vera to keep your skin clear and hydrated. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, read that.
Potential to fight breast cancer.
You see that? It is potential to fight breast cancer. So now, I went through all of these benefits. I mean, there's more, but I'm just showing you. Go back to Sirach 38 verse 4 so we fully understand what Sirach was saying in there. Sirach 38 verse 4. Read that thing again. Okay, come on.
The book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 38, verse 4.
Read.
The Lord has created medicines out of the earth.
Now we understand what this verse is saying. The Lord has created medicines out of the earth. We just read some of those medicines. We didn't read all of them. We didn't go into cassia, which is, the family of cinnamon and all that. Okay. But the Lord created medicines out of the earth. Go ahead.
And he that is wise will not abhor them.
And he that keeps the commandments will not abhor them, because why? He or she understands the medicines that the Lord made and the benefits thereof. So guess what? As part of the law that says we must detox, we must know these things. We must be fully aware of the medicines that the Lord made and the benefits of those medicines and what they do to our bodies. And when we don't take them, what our bodies go through. You understand? So we can prevent all manner of sicknesses just by doing what? Just by investing in these medicines that the Lord created out of the earth. We need to invest in these things. We have not been doing it. It's time to do that thing. It's time to repent this day. Okay, understand that. Go back to Song of Solomon now. Song of Solomon chapter 4. Read verse 14 again.
Song of Solomon chapter 4 verse 14.
Go ahead.
Spikenard and saffron, calamus and cinnamon,
Read.
with all trees of frankincense.
Come on.
Myrrh and aloes, with all the chief spices.
With all the chief spices. The chief spices that we read in the book of Exodus. The principal spices. That's what it means, the chief spices, including those spices. Go ahead.
A fountain of gardens.
A fountain of gardens, plural. Go ahead.
A well of living waters.
Because there must be what? There must be water, these gardens of spices and orchards and vineyards. Go ahead.
And streams from Lebanon.
Read.
Awake, O north wind, and come, thou south,
come on.
Blow upon my garden.
Read.
That the spices thereof may flow out.
That the spices may what?
That the spices thereof may flow out.
That the spices thereof may flow out. When spices flow out, what happens? Hold this. Go back to Song of Solomon chapter 2. Read verse 13 again.
Song of Solomon chapter 2 verse 18.
Read.
The fig tree putteth forth a green fig.
The fig tree putteth forth a fig green figs. Go ahead.
And the vines with the tender grape give a good smell.
They do what now?
Give a good smell.
They give a good smell. They give a good smell. So all these medicines, they give a good smell. Go back to Song of Solomon chapter 4. Read verse 16 one more again. Come on.
Song of Solomon chapter 4 verse 16. Awake, O north wind, and come.
Come on.
Thou south, blow upon my garden, that the spices thereof may flow out.
They may flow out and give a good smell. They may flow out and give a good smell. So when we take these, we consume this, guess what? They're going to flow out a good smell, a scent from your skin, your mouth, your breath, so on and so forth, your hair, you understand, your gums. Come on.
Let my beloved come into his garden and eat his pleasant fruits.
And eat his pleasant fruit. You understand? Watch this. Go back now to Ecclesiastes 2 verse 5, because that's where we were. But I know some of you forgot already. Ecclesiastes 2, read verse 5 again.
The book of Ecclesiastes chapter 2 verse 5.
Come on.
I made me gardens and orchards, and I planted trees in them of all kinds of fruits.
That we read, we went over a whole range of different fruits, different spices, different herbs and medicines that King Solomon planted in the gardens, the orchards and the vineyards that he had. Go ahead. Which comes from what? The earth. Okay, read.
I made me pools of water to water herewith the wood that bringeth forth trees.
You see what it did? So because they need to be taken care of. It says, I made pools of water to water therewith the wood that bringeth forth trees. Watch this. That's why today you see in the stores, they have fake trees, they have fake plants. That's why it says the wood that bringeth forth trees. Watch this. Give me Song of Solomon, chapter 2, verse 3. Song of Solomon 2, read verse 3.
Song of Solomon, chapter 2, verse 3.
Go ahead.
As the apple tree among the trees of the wood.
You see what he's saying? He keeps saying the trees of the wood, not the trees of plastic that you find in the shops now. Read that verse again, verse 3.
Song of Solomon, chapter 2, verse 3. As the apple tree among the trees of wood,
Go ahead.
so is my beloved among the sons.
Read.
I sat down under his shadow with great delight.
Read.
And his fruit was sweet to my taste.
And his fruit was sweet to my taste. Obviously, this is a much deeper understanding here, but we're dealing with the basics here. It says, I sat under his shadow and with great delight, and his fruit was sweet to my taste. The apple trees of the wood, you understand? Different types of herbs, different types of trees, different types of flowers, and which are all herbs and medicines that the Lord made out of the earth. It says what? And his fruit was sweet to my taste. Guess what? You also gonna taste sweet when you take these things, when you consume them. So we must invest in them. Read verse 5 now. Come on.
Song of Solomon, chapter 2, verse 5.
Read.
Stay me with flagons.
Flagons, that's raisins. It says, stay me with flagons. Raisins, come on. Raisins, come on.
Comfort me with apples.
Comfort me with apples. Don't be comforted with, I don't know, pizza. Pizza will not comfort you. Apples will. Go ahead.
For I am sick of love.
So what is he showing you? Listen, we must invest in the medicines that the Lord created out of the earth. And guess what? The Most High God, he made this for us, for our benefit, for the benefit of his sons and his daughters upon this earth. So guess what? We must return back to this book. That's why the Most High God, he gave us laws for us to detox. Let's get there. Give me 2 Ezra 9, verse 23. 2 Ezra chapter 9, verse 23. And when we detox according to the laws of God, like our forefather Ezra did, guess what? All of those medicines that we read about, when we detox, guess what's going to happen? We're giving our bodies a chance to release the unwanted toxins, to release bad bacteria from our gut, to clean our colon and our intestines, our arteries, you understand, our organs, our blood vessels, and our blood, our brain, our tissues, our arteries, and all that. All the organs in the body, guess what? When we do that, we detox, the Most High God is pleased with that. Understand that. Get that in 2 Ezra 9, verse 23. I'm almost done. Read that.
Second book of Ezra, chapter 9, verse 23.
Go ahead.
Nevertheless, if thou wilt cease yet 7 days more, but thou shalt not fast in them.
He said, listen, for 7 days, I don't want you to fast this time, because Ezra was fasting multiple times at the command of the Lord. Okay, so now the Lord is telling you, listen, this time I don't want you to fast. For these 7 days, the Lord is going to tell Ezra what he needs to do. Go ahead.
But go into a field of flowers.
He says, go into a field of flowers. These flowers goes into herbs, medicines. Go ahead.
Where no house is builded.
Where no house is builded, because when you build a house and all that, obviously what's going to grow? Nothing. So go to a field of flowers when no house was built before and all that, because guess what? The herbs and all, they are pure. Read on.
And eat only the flowers of the field.
You see what he's telling him? He says, eat only the flowers of the field, meaning the herbs of the field. Go ahead.
Taste no flesh.
Don't eat meat. Go ahead.
Drink no wine.
Don't drink alcohol. Go ahead.
But eat flowers only.
But eat herbs only, fruits and veggies. Go ahead.
And pray unto the highest continually.
While you're doing that, this is, by the way, the Lord is telling Ezra, he says, don't fast. What is the Lord telling Ezra to do? He says he must detox. He's telling Ezra to detox. He says, don't eat no flesh, don't drink alcohol, but eat flowers only. Detox. You are not fasting, you are detoxing. You are cleansing your body. Okay, go ahead. Verse 25 again.
And pray unto the highest continually.
While you are detoxing, it says pray to the highest continually. You understand? Pray without ceasing. That's what he's saying. Read.
Then I will come and talk with thee.
You see what the Lord is saying? It says when you detox, you pray while you're detoxing. The Lord says, listen, Now I'm going to come and talk to you. Meaning I'm going to deal with you on some level. I'm going to deal with you on a level. That's what the Lord is saying. So guess what? Hold this. Give me Hebrews. No, give me Romans 12. I'm going to show you what the Lord is telling Ezra. Watch this. Romans 12. Read verse 1. Romans 12 verse 1.
The book of Romans, chapter 12, verse 1.
Go ahead.
I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of God,
by the blood of Christ, by Christ dying on the cross, that's the mercies of God. Go ahead.
That ye present your bodies a living sacrifice.
That we do what?
That ye present your bodies a living sacrifice.
We must present our bodies a living sacrifice. We must present our bodies a living sacrifice. And as we present our bodies as a living sacrifice, how must we present it to the Lord? Go ahead.
Holy.
You see that? It must be holy. It must be holy. Give me Romans 7, verse 12. It must be holy. Okay.
The book of Romans, chapter 7, verse 12. Wherefore the law is holy.
Wherefore the law is holy. So as part of us presenting our bodies as a living sacrifice holy to the Lord, guess what? Part of us presenting our bodies holy. Part of that law is what? Is to detox. Detox is a holy law of the Most High God. Let me say it again. Detox is a holy law of the Most High God. It's not a suggestion, it's a command. Detox is part of the holy law. Go ahead.
And the commandment holy.
You see that thing? Detox is part of the holy commandment of the Most High God. Read.
And just and good.
You see that thing right there? Go back to Romans chapter 12, verse 1 more again. Come on.
The book of Romans, chapter 12, verse 1.
Read.
I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of God,
come on,
that ye present your bodies a living sacrifice.
That you present your bodies a living sacrifice. That means daily you must be sacrificing yourself to the Lord. Okay, go ahead.
Holy, acceptable unto God.
Holy. Your body must be holy when you present it to the Lord. Holy according to the law, according to the commandment that is just and good. So detox is part of the holy law, is part of the holy commandments that are just and they are good. That's that's part of presenting our bodies as a living sacrifice to the Most High God. Go ahead.
Holy, acceptable unto God, which is your reasonable service.
So when we detox, guess what? Our bodies will be holy and acceptable sacrifice to the Most High God, which is our reasonable service, meaning it's the least we can do. So understand, detox is a holy law. Detox is a holy commandment that is just and is good. And the Most High God wants us to present our bodies like that, cleansed from the inside out, spiritually and physically. It's not just the diet, it's not just the exercise. Oh no, it's also detoxing is part of the holy law. Understand that thing. Okay, go back to 2 Ezra chapter 9, verse 25 again.
Second book of Ezra, chapter 9, verse 25.
Go ahead.
And pray unto the highest continually.
Pray.
Then I will come and talk with thee.
Then he says, then once you do that, he says, then I will come and talk with thee. Meaning I'm going to come and reveal more understanding to you. I'm going to open your mind spiritually. I'm going to open your ears. I'm going to open your eyes for you to see wondrous things out of this law. Go ahead.
So I went my way into the field which is called Adar.
So he went to the field called Adar. Go ahead.
Like as he commanded me.
Like as he what?
Like as he commanded me.
You see, detox is a commandment. Detox is a commandment of the Most High God. Guess what? It's part of the dietary law. Detox, this what we're reading here is part of the dietary law. Understand that? This what we're reading here is part of the dietary law. Read that again, verse 26.
Second book of Ezra, chapter 9, verse 26. So I went my way into the field which is called Adar.
Read.
Like as he commanded me.
Like as he commanded me, because it's a commandment. Go ahead.
And there I sat among the flowers.
Sat among the flowers, which is the herbs, the medicines that the Lord created out of the earth. Read.
And did eat of the herbs of the field.
I did eat of the herbs of the field, the herbs of the field, the medicines out of the earth. Go ahead.
And the meat of the same satisfied me.
The meat of the same. When he says the meat of the same, meaning the meat of the herbs, the meat of the flowers, the meat of the medicines, it says they satisfied him. Watch this. Go ahead.
After 7 days, I sat upon the grass.
Stop right there. It says, after 7 days, it says, I sat upon the grass. After 7 days, he sat upon the grass. Okay, that's a topic for another day. Go ahead.
And my heart was vexed within.
He says his heart was vexed within him. Go ahead.
Like as before.
Like as before, because now the Most High is opening up his understanding, he's opening his eyes and his ears. Read on, watch this.
And I opened my mouth and began to talk before the Most High.
You see that?
And say,
hold on. It says, and I opened my mouth and began to talk before the Most High. You see this thing? So what is this talking going into in terms of us today? Is going into us going out there to teach. You see that thing? It goes into you praying to the Lord 3 times a day and so forth, as an example. You understand? It goes into that. It goes into us going to the feast and teach. It goes into us praying to the Lord for the Most High to increase our understanding, to bless us, to heal us, to be among us. That it goes into that. It says, and I opened my mouth and began to talk before the Most High. Keep going. Go ahead.
O Lord, thou showest thyself unto us. Thou was showed unto our fathers in the wilderness.
Read.
And in a place where no man treadeth.
Read.
In a barren place where they came out of Egypt.
That's talk about the man. That's the promised land. So that's the wilderness. That's the wilderness. The wilderness. That's the barren place. That's the wilderness. So what we're reading here, you notice here, the Most High God is telling Ezra, listen, go and detox for 7 days. And after the detox, I'm going to talk to you. And I'm going to show you greater things that I've showed you before. You understand? So the Lord, he says, he's going to open our eyes and our ears and our understanding when we do this also. As part of our journeys of repentance, we must detox on a regular. You men and women understand that?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. So detox is a law. It's not a suggestion. Detox is part of the dietary law. Detox. Understand that thing. You understand? This is beautiful, man. This is some beautiful stuff. Go back to Genesis. Okay, go back to Genesis 1. Read verse 29 again.
The book of Genesis, chapter 1, verse 29. And God said, behold, I have given you every herb-bearing seed, which is upon the face of all the earth.
Go ahead.
And every tree in which is the fruit of a tree yielding seed. To you it shall be for meat.
To you it shall be for meat. So this is the dietary law that we're given. Detox is also part of the dietary law. Understand that thing. Detox is part of the dietary laws. I hope you men and women understand that thing. So go back to Sirach 38. I'm almost done. Sirach chapter 38. Read verse 4 again.
The book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 38, verse 4.
Go ahead.
The Lord has created medicines out of the earth. And he that is wise will not abhor them.
And he that is wise will not abhor them. I'm going to show you something here. Read the next verse. Go ahead.
Was not the water made sweet with wood?
Stop right there. Was not the water made sweet with wood? Remember what King Solomon said. Go back to Ecclesiastes. Ecclesiastes chapter 2, read verse 6 again.
The book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 2, verse 6.
Go ahead.
I made me pools of water to water therewith the wood that bringeth forth trees.
It says, he made pools of water to water with the wood that bringeth forth trees. The wood that bringeth forth trees. The wood, he says, made the water sweet. So why do you think we blend the carrot? You be blending frankincense, you blending cinnamon, you blending turmeric, you blending ginger. Guess what? Because you're getting the flavor out of the wood, out of the roots of them trees. You understand? That's why you take an herb, you boil it, you drink the water. Yes, because what? That's medicine still. So what is the Lord telling us? He's telling you, you can also take the herbs, these roots and all that, you mix them with water, you get the flavor of, you get the sweet, the flavor, the taste of the herb from the water. You can drink it as well. You can chew it, you can drink the water of it. You see that thing? This is heavy stuff. Go back to Sirach 38. Read verse 5 again. Come on.
The book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 38, verse 5.
Read.
Was not the water made sweet with wood?
Read.
That the virtue thereof might be known?
That the virtue thereof might be known. Meaning the virtue of the taste of the wood may be known through the water. That the virtue thereof might be known. The taste, the flavors. You understand? The aroma, the odor that comes from it. What? The sweet odors that come from them. Give me that thing. We'll go back to Wisdom of Solomon 7. Wisdom of Solomon chapter 7. Read verse 20 again.
Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 7, verse 20.
Mm-hmm.
The natures of living creatures.
Come on.
And the furies of wild beasts.
Read.
And the violence of winds.
Mm-hmm.
And the reasonings of men.
Come on.
The diversities of plants and the virtues of roots.
Plants, the different types of plants, diversities of plants, meaning plants after their kind. Read.
And the virtues of roots.
You see the key right there? When it says that we may know the virtues thereof, we talk about the virtues of the fruit, the virtues of those roots, the virtues of the roots of the trees or the plant. Guess what those are? The roots of those trees, there's medicines out of them. You take the root of that plant, you crush it, you understand? You mix it with water, you drink it. That's medicine as well. So it's not just the fruits that come from there. It's not just the seeds that are within those fruits. It's not just the peels of the fruit. It's not just that, but goes to the leaves, the stalk, and the root of that plant is also medicine for. Understand that thing. You understand? Because, for instance, we've got root vegetables like your carrot, your potato, and all that. But guess what? An apple tree has roots. There's virtues in those. There's medicine in the root of the apple tree. You understand? For instance, the leaves of a banana plant. There's medicine out of there. The root of the plant of the banana tree. There's medicine out of that. That's why it says the virtues of what? The virtues of the roots of these trees. Because a lot of the times you see you think about, okay, you buying an apple. You find that the apple still has a leaf that was attached to the tree. But you take the leaf, you throw it in the bin. You think it's not important. You think the only thing that's supposed to be edible is the fruit. No, the whole thing is edible. You see the point?
Yes, sir.
But we've been conditioned in this captivity to believe that the only thing that is good is only the fruit thereof, but the rest you're supposed to get rid of it. No. What the nations do is that they take the root, the stalk, the leaves, The flowers of these plants of the fruits we eat, they create medicines out of them. And that's why today you've got what? You've got clicks, you've got discounts. That's how they make money. Because why? We ignorant of God's commandment. Give me that in Baruch 3:36. Let me show you what the Lord did. Okay? Because we read this verse all the time, but I want you to see how deep this verse goes. Read that, Baruch 3:36. Come on.
Baruch chapter 3, verse 36.
Go ahead.
He hath found out all the way of knowledge, and hath given it unto Jacob his servant, and to Israel his beloved.
You see that? It says he have found out all the way of knowledge and has given it unto Jacob. The greatest knowledge that the Most High God manifested, he gave it to us. It says, and to Israel his beloved. Watch this. Go ahead.
Afterward did he show himself upon the earth.
Stop right there. What? Whoa. What did he do?
Afterward did he show himself upon earth.
He showed, the Most High God showed himself upon earth. What grows out of the earth? The medicine. So these herbs of the field, that's part of the way, that's part of the ways the Most High God is showing himself unto us. Through the medicines that he created out of the earth for our benefit, is that, and he conversed with men. How does he converse? He gave us his Bible. The Lord communicates us through his book, his laws, his statutes and commandments, his mysteries, his parables and allegories that are written in this book, that are only given to who? His sons and daughters. I need you men and women to understand this thing. The Lord is opening our spirit. Pay attention. Read again verse 37.
Baruch chapter 3, verse 37. Afterward did he show himself upon earth.
Come on.
And conversed with men.
Chapter 4, verse 1. Watch this. Go ahead.
Baruch chapter 4, verse 1.
Read.
This is the book of the commandments of God, and the law that endureth forever.
And the law that endures forever. Go ahead.
All they that keep it shall come to life.
You see that thing? When we keep the law and the commandment that endure forever, that are found in this book, it says we're going to come to life. Go ahead.
But such as leave it shall die.
You see that thing? The Lord created medicines out of the earth, and he that is wise will not abhor them. Because if you abhor them, it means you leave it, then you're going to die. Spiritually, mentally, and physically. Go ahead.
Turn thee, O Jacob, and take hold of it.
Turn thee, O Jacob, and take hold of what? Take hold of the book of the commandment of God that endures forever, that gives life to them that keep it. Go ahead.
Walk in the presence of the light thereof.
Walk in the presence of the light thereof. What is the light? Get that in Proverbs 6:23. Let's see the light that we must walk therein. Okay, read that.
Proverbs chapter 6, verse 23.
Go ahead.
For the commandment is a lamp, and the law is light.
Read.
And reproofs of instruction are the way of life.
You see that thing? The law is light. The law is light. The Most High God is commanding us that we must walk in the light, in the law. Go back to Baruch 4, verse 2 again.
Baruch chapter 4, verse 2. Turn thee, O Jacob, and take hold of it.
Come on.
Walk in the presence of the light thereof.
Read.
That thou mayest be illuminated.
That we may be illuminated. Illuminated with what? With the laws of God. The laws of God is going to illuminate our spirit, our mind, our understanding. The Lord says, I'm going to illuminate you. Walk in the presence of the light thereof, Jacob. He says we must do that. Go ahead, verse 3. Come on.
Verse 3. Give not thine honor to another.
He says we must not give our honor to the other nations. Come on.
Nor the things that are profitable unto thee to a strange nation.
He says we must not give the things that are profitable unto us to a strange nation, mean to the other nations. Guess what? Everything that we just went over, this is profitable for us. Go ahead.
O Israel, happy are we.
Come on.
For things that are pleasing to God are made known unto us.
You see that thing? It says, happy are we, O Israel, for the thing, because the things that are pleasing to God are made known unto us. What are the things that are pleasing to the Most High? Give me that in Isaiah 42:22. The things that are pleasing to God, they are made known unto us. Isaiah 42. Read verse 22. No, verse 21. Isaiah 42, verse 21. The things that are pleasing to God, they are made known unto us. Read.
Isaiah chapter 42 verse 21.
Come on.
The Lord is well pleased for his righteousness' sake.
The Lord is what?
The Lord is well pleased for his righteousness' sake.
The Lord is well pleased for his righteousness' sake. The things that are pleasant to the Lord that are made known unto us is the Lord's righteousness, the commandments of the Most High, the wisdom that is hidden in God's laws. Go ahead.
He will magnify the law
You see what
and
the
make
Lord
it honorable.
Hold on. You see what the Most High God magnifies? He magnifies his law. So if you reject his laws, you're not going to find the things that are well pleasing unto him. You're not going to see the wondrous things that are hidden in this book. Go ahead.
He will magnify the law and make it honorable.
He will magnify the law. The Most High God says, I magnify the law. That when Christ walked the earth, he magnified the law. For you to get the mysteries of the book, we must deal with what the Lord magnified, which is what? His commandments. So go back to Baruch 4. Baruch 4, read verse 4 again.
Baruch chapter 4 verse 4. O Israel, happy are we, for things that are pleasing to God are made known unto us.
You see that thing? The things that are pleasing to God, they are made known unto us. That's why now the Lord, the Most High God, is having mercy upon our souls. He's opening this understanding to us. Go ahead.
Be of good cheer, my people.
You see what he's saying? Is that because of that, be of good cheer, my people. Go ahead.
The memorial of Israel.
The memorial of Israel. So I'm going to end the class right there. I'm going to end the class right there. Let's give the Lord a hand for that. Go praise to the Most High. Praise to the Lord. Oh, praise to the Lord. Oh, praise to the Most High. Let's break bread in the name of our Lord and Savior. Okay? Let's break bread in the name of our Lord and Savior. Okay?
For I have received of the Lord that which also I delivered unto you, that the Lord Jesus, the same night in which he was betrayed, took bread. And when he had given thanks, he brake it and said, Take, eat, this is my body, which is broken for you. This do in remembrance of me. After the same manner also he took the cup when he had supped, saying, This cup is the New Testament in my blood. This do ye, as oft as ye drink it, in remembrance of me. For as often as ye eat this bread and drink this cup, ye do show the Lord's death till he come. Wherefore, whosoever shall eat this bread and drink this cup of the Lord unworthily shall be guilty of the body and blood of the Lord. But let a man examine himself, and so let him eat of that bread and drink of that cup. For he that eateth and drinketh unworthily eateth and drinketh damnation to himself, not discerning the Lord's body. For this cause many are weak and sickly among you, and many sleep.
In the name of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, we pray. Amen. Let's give the Lord a hand for that. Oh, praise. You better praise the Lord your God this day.